Here we are.
Welcome. I'm John Canopener.
And I'm James Wang.
And together we are Rock Hard. And today is a very good day
Hell yeah.
because we are watching Scream 2
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
And no one's here yet, but that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here. And we were gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, we wanted to build up to it.
And I think we're gonna do that still. Because if you guys saw our last video, we found this TikTok that had a bunch of clips from the movies, making a little like hype trailer kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, it just said Scream, Scream 2, Scream 6, available now on digital. And I was like, oh shit, that might mean something. Oh my God. And then, a good guy in the comments told me, no, dumbass, that's where the clips are from. It's just those 3 movies. So it might not mean anything. I think he's right.
I know. I thought I had something going. I was like, oh, like, you know, because they were using like very specific scenes again from the movies, but even from Scream 7, they were showing a lot of Tatum, a lot of Sydney. Well, both Tatums, Casey Becker, Stu, and Ghostface. I was like, oh fuck, like what if they're all like connected somehow and trying to get into a deep conspiracy about this? But then it just turns out, yeah, that person just seems more right. Like, yeah, they're probably just using the clips from those.
I
movies.
mean, it still could mean something. It's kind of specific, but like, I mean, maybe they were just trying to find like the best Ghostface parts where he looks the coolest, because that is like one of the sickest Ghostface scenes.
Yeah, from Scream 6.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Or it could mean something, but I don't know. I think we'd rather go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I really want to watch 3.
Hands up if you want that way. Okay, so we're good.
Yeah.
There we go. It's democracy here.
Democracy.
Anyway.
Well, we're like days away. And I keep seeing, you showed me a like a YouTube short this morning, and then which it was like mother, like daughter, and it kind of showed like again, like we're watching Scream 2, and it had the jacket that Sydney was wearing in Scream 2, and Tatum was wearing it. And I didn't know, but like again, it's something so simple, but it's like for me, it's like, oh wow, I never thought about, you know, it's so simple. I never thought about it that way, to where like they kind of show Tatum and Sydney having a very rocky relationship, and I thought like, oh, that's, again, it's something so simple, but it could add a lot to this fucking, especially for this shit. And I'm assuming Tatum's the one that wants to like know more about Sydney's past and stuff like that. Right. So she wants to pry her about her past. They have a very rocky relationship. I'm assuming, obviously, you know, by grounds, you know, it's gonna end to where they're gonna be loving. Oh, I love you. Oh shit, you know, like that type of way.
If they even get the opportunity, maybe one of them dies.
What if they don't? As I'm saying, there's a lot of what ifs in this movie, which I like, because there's so anything can happen.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, in that TikTok, is just or that short, whatever, that for the spot or a little teaser or something, it just showed like Tatum walking in with Sydney's jacket on, and then Sydney's like, where'd you get that? And then Tatum's like, oh, Dad said I can go through old stuff and just, I found this, whatever. And Sydney's like, you should have just asked or something. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, how about you ask next time?
How about you ask next time or something? I'm like, oh God, like, I don't know. It's like, again, something so simple as like they're having a very rocky relationship. I never thought about it, but that could add more on top of everything else.
She throws the jacket down
and just walks out.
And then walks out.
I think I mentioned that before too, where I like the little like there's little like subplots besides the big shit, the main shit that's happening. You have these little things happening on the side, that Tatum and Sydney having a very rocky relationship with each other on top of the Ghostface shit. I don't know. I think it's kind of like it can that could be a time filler in between the kills and stuff. I mainly want to see the kills, and I mainly want to see like some good ass chase scenes. I feel like we've been lacking
for
those.
Sure. I'm wondering why, like, how in the fuck does Tatum not know about Sydney's, like, she wants to know about my past. It's like, wouldn't she know? Yeah. I mean, there's stab movie after stab movie. I'm sure there's some true crime shit besides Gail. Yeah. You know, that's written like about podcast. This. How many fucking things are there of like, you know, Ted Bundy or
like
whatever.
Stab or something. Well, Stab in the Scream universe, like, yeah, you had never heard of Stab.
Like, it would just be a lot. So like, she wants to know about my past. I don't know if I can tell her. I'm like, wouldn't she know? I don't know. Or are you trying to, or is there something deeper in the past that we're not sure of? Like Dewey's the daddy.
All right. We got something from Rebel with the Cause 216. They say, "You guys are awesome. Can I ask a question? Why didn't the Meeks twins ever mention Sam's grandma killed their uncle?" That's a good question. And first of all, thank you. You're awesome too.
That,
That is a good question.
that is. Wow. I never thought of that either. Read it one more time.
Yeah. Why didn't the Meeks twins ever mention Sam's grandma killed their uncle?
Right.
I mean, yeah, again, we're watching Scream 2, so we're going to see that again. Very bitter moment because Randy is one of those characters I really liked a lot. But yeah, that's also.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, again, that could probably give some motive.
See? You're one of us, man.
With our minds combined. Yeah, like that gives plenty enough motive for Mindy or Chad to fucking be like, yo, your grandma fucking, or for Sam, like your grandma killed my uncle and shit.
Yeah.
But
It's all connected.
I don't know, but how would that?
It is weird how that's never been brought up.
There's a lot of shit that hasn't been brought up, and I think that's one of them. But I just never thought about it. So yeah, thank you for bringing it up because that's
For
fucking,
sure.
That's
I never
that's
thought
some
of
deep
that.
thinking.
That's trippy. Yeah, why not? Why the fuck not?
Unless they're gonna answer some questions, I don't know.
Because it was on purpose. Because that's gonna be the secret motive.
Secret motive.
Secret goddamn motive. I don't know. It seems like I feel like Scream 7. Like we said before, every fucking time I think I'm onto something, I watch something new and it goes right out the window. Or like that little calendar thing will show up.
Oh yeah.
And say lemon squares on the bottom, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what is this?
Like it's either a callback or an Easter egg, or it could be something with deeper meaning.
I'm thinking
you
it's
can't tell
specific.
with these people. That's the thing. You can't tell with especially because you don't know what's marketing, or you don't know what's like some like play like with the people. Like like adding lemon squares. A lot of people can just see it as an Easter egg to Judy, but like, what if it's like a deeper meaning? Just.
I mean, you're promoting Scream 7, so it's I don't know, because you could have put like Randy's name on there just for fun or anything, but no, it says like drive away from the Mocker house. It says things related to Scream 7. Mark Evans. It says a lot of things related to Scream 7. So when I see something relating to Judy on the bottom, it just means to me it's important.
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned something about like, what if the chick in the turtleneck that lives next door to Sid in the new one is like Judy's cousin or something.
Oh, the people that are suspecting that's like Leslie Walker or something.
But it's Jessica, that's her name.
Jessica, that's her name.
Yeah. I was like, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of like, I mean, like that's like the one thing too I've seen a lot of complaints about is like the posters they've been dropping and like the floating head posters, and it's like way too cluttered and stuff like that. And most of the time you kind of like the killer's somewhere on this poster, but I think we did a video to where like, what if it's not? Like, what if the killer's not on this poster? Because we're trying to get at like, with someone that is from the past or something, like that's the point we're trying to get at. But also, I mean, most of the time it is someone within we see on the movie or the poster or whatever. And I don't know, like I wouldn't be too upset if it was her. I just want a really good reason as to why. And I've been seeing a lot of good reasons why Jessica or was Anna Camp, like the actress, like why she could be a Ghostface killer or something like that. But I mean,
there was something hinting towards her being like a super fan of
Sydney, yeah, because she like read her book or something. Mm-hmm. Like there was like a post that she.
And Judy was kind of weird like that too, though.
Yeah,
that's why this kind of gives it a little more cred because.
So they could be related somehow,
right? Because
what if she?
I mean, it's just such a stretch that she would be right next door to Sydney in fucking Pine Grove or whatever the fuck it's called.
Out of everywhere they can go. And
exactly, and it's just like we're gonna plan this out for years. You got to get a mortgage, and you got to do it. Like it's a lot to pull that off,
Yeah.
So, but I mean, she could just be a super fan and be a total red herring through the whole fucking thing. But Judy was creepy with Sydney in a way. She's like, you don't remember me, do you?
Well, we got to find out when we watch it. And if she bakes lemon squares or if it mentions lemon squares in a way, then there we go. Like, that's all we need. Like, all right, she's probably related to Judy and she's fucking getting revenge because she got got. But yeah, as I'm saying, like, it has to be something more than just like, I don't know. I mean, if she does come out to be somewhat related to, or if she is come out as Leslie Mocker, I'll be like, okay, whatever, I don't know. I don't know, but I definitely do want something more deeper.
Yeah.
Something like, to go back. I mean, even further, because, like, I mean, yeah, you could, like, that is, like, as further you can go is being related to Stu and stuff like that. Since he's the beginning, whatever, like that secret sibling that we never knew about until now. Like, cool, it is kind of going back, but I don't know. There was a lot of cool. Again, I'm not trying to fucking pride ourselves, but we've with Mark and shit, like a secret, someone that we never expected. Mark Kincaid, that would be fucking whoa crazy. But then again, most people, I think a lot of people would know who he is.
To an extent, I don't know.
Patrick Dempsey's kind of, he's kind of out there.
You would probably have to show like just to the normies out there. You'd probably have to show a flashback to Scream 3
or something,
a little bit.
Which
but who cares? Like I don't know, man. I feel like there's got to be something way bigger behind this than ever before, or at least that's what they're hinting at. You're burning down the Mocker house. You're doing all this shit to where it's like a cat and mouse game with like, it looks like Sydney's getting fucked over like left and right by trying to find Tatum. Like she's running down this way, Tatum ain't there, and she's like in shock, and then she's running down this way, and she's like panicking the whole goddamn time.
It's like the AI shit they're probably gonna try to put in this movie.
Yeah, I think she's getting duped by something, or it's pre-recorded or something along those lines. I don't know. And you know what was something that was interesting? Was Woodsboro. There is a Woodsboro, Texas.
Oh yeah.
I found that out the other day. And there's Texas Chainsaw Massacre posters with Scream 7 shit all over them. So.
I'm very curious as to like what they're even gonna do with that, because I don't know if it's just like some like this playful marketing with like the poster and it's a little like shout out on the marquee, like whatever, or it could be again something completely meaningful to the whole story. I want to see how they even execute that shit because it's interesting as fuck to me.
The weird thing about it is it's a very small town in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's Woodsboro, Texas, and I'm like, huh, because Pine Grove is supposed to be like something like that, right?
Small little town, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I'm like, could somebody be making like you have to go back to Woodsboro, and Tatum's actually at the Texas Woodsboro. She's not in fucking California Woodsboro, and that's gonna be like throwing people off or something. I don't know, because California Woodsboro is not a real place, but it can be in the movie.
It can be.
But that was odd to me. I don't know. It's just, I would never thought of anything of it, but I saw, this Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit, and I saw Texas. There's a Woodsboro, Texas. I was like, I never knew that. Maybe you guys did. I never knew that.
No, I didn't know that either until you told me. I was like, oh, no shit. I just thought it was like a made up thing. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but I was gonna ask you. I was gonna like, do you have like a wish list or something you see in Scream 7? Like, is there something you want to see?
I want to be surprised. I don't know. Like, I'm not. It would be sweet if Stu was back, but like, I'm not. That's not going to make or break the movie for me if he is or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I think he could still be clever with his identity in some way. I guess Gail biffing it. Just get her out of here. I don't want to see her die. I just think I think in this movie you got to have some stakes, and I think they've been hinting like a motherfucker that Scream 8's right around the corner. So, I think it would make logical sense to have Sid move on with her kid or whatever, or maybe still go look for Sid move on with the kid.
Yeah, you rhymed.
Because Kevin Williamson said that this isn't going to be too meta. I could be lying, but he said, or not meta. He said we're not going to focus on like the tropes, like the rules. Like we're in a franchise, we're in a requel, we're in all this bullshit, we're in a sequel, we're in all those kind of things that Scream always does. He said they're kind of taking a step back from that, and this is just going to be focused on Sydney's family. So if that's going to be the new thing, then I guess kick rock scale, and probably Chad and Mindy too.
That's what I'm saying, and even with them too, like I mean, I'm sure they are going to, but like to get some sort of explanation why they're there, because then you're just gonna think, hey, weren't they with these other people?
I think they're gonna be in a cat and mouse game too.
They're just gonna be just.
Mm-hmm. I think it's gonna be like. I don't think they're just gonna be there just to be there. They got to be there already or something, filming something. I don't know, close by, because either they're in back in Woodsboro, or they're still in New York. Either way, you got to get to fucking Indiana. I guess it's closer to New York.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with geography. I'm from Chile, Spain.
I might look really stupid right now.
Pretty damn close. It's like far away. Yeah. I don't know, but like.
Hop, skip, and a jump away.
Hop, skip, and a jump away. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with geography, but I don't know. But
I don't know.
But yeah,
this seems like it's a rapid thing. So if it takes off like crazy, because it looks like Gail's there when Sydney's in her striped shirt.
Yeah.
And that looks like one attack. And then Gail's there again when, you know, she's in her hoodie and stuff. So she's there for both times that we see Sydney. But it just seems like man, you guys move quick. But in all reality, it's a movie that could move quick. Like, Dewey died in Scream 5, and Sydney was there like
instantly, yeah.
Like, she got there quick. Gail, what's up? You know what I mean?
It's me.
It's me. And then Sam was a bitch to her. Ew.
I don't know, but I mean, as much as I don't like, I don't know. I'm pretty on the fence with Gail. Like, I don't know. Like, I think out of all of like the original people, like, or like from the group or whatever, I think Dewey was my favorite. So he's already gone, or so we think. You know, you never know. But like with him being gone or something, and then Sydney, obviously she's like the final girl. She's like the main chick, or whatever. So, but Gail, I don't know. Like, and then that's what makes the whole concept of her having a motive or her being a Ghostface killer, not killer, but like a fucking like head honcho or something like that, more believable. Because especially that phone call she gets in Scream 6, like, Jesus Christ, like this could have been like a secret, not a secret, but like a little like side thing in Scream 7, like, oh, the phone call I got or something, and it's revealed that she got this phone call from Ghostface saying, oh, you could have been great or something, you know, and giving her every reason to have a motive. Like, that could have been crazy, and then that could have been led to her downfall. But I don't know how they're gonna, because I'm sure there's people who like Gail, and I don't think they're gonna want to see
I
her.
like Gail.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but I don't think we want to see her either by sacrifice or being a head honcho. But if it's just her like just walking and then getting killed or something, I'd be all right. What the fuck, you know? Like, that'd be kind of just too quick.
They like cowered out in part 6. They took the coward's way out.
Yeah.
They didn't just kill her. You know what I mean? That would have had some weight.
If they would have, yeah. Mm-hmm. Especially with her telling Sam, like, "Oh, tell Sydney he didn't get me."
And it's not like it's not like it was like a quick like one and done. Like, she got, you know, he just popped up and stabbed somebody like in Scream 5.
Yeah.
Like in every kill in Scream 5.
No, it was like fighting like.
It was a good chase
scene. She was about to go and like fucking do like the whole stab thing, and you open with the glass and stab her in the side. I'm like, oh shit!
She shot through the damn door.
Dude. Yeah, I mean, when we first saw Scream 6, I was like, fuck, are they really gonna do a back to back, like killing people? Like, they killed Dewey in Scream 5, and now they're gonna kill Gail in Scream 6, like back to back, and then Scream 7 would have been like right now. Like, I mean, it would have added a lot more weight. It would have been a lot more like, oh shit, you know? No, if Gail would have died in Scream 6, but
everybody made it.
Everybody made it.
Yeah, all the mainstays.
Everyone just walked away. No police. They're like, hey, where do you think you're going? Like, you just killed a bunch of people. What the fuck do you think you're going?
You guys gonna clean that up? I gotta walk away in slow motion, all badass.
Drop my mask on the floor.
Drop my mask.
Drop evidence on the floor. Ditch evidence. I don't know. I mean, whatever. It's whatever. But I don't know. Yeah, I think that's for me though. Like, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily want Gail to get killed just to get killed. It would have to be some sort of meaningful way, or if she's just revealed to be something higher and she knew more than what she was letting on. Like, what didn't someone mention in one of our videos or somewhere, to where they were like, they want to see the camera footage, because it was there when she hid the camera in Scream 1. She hid it under the TV and stuff, and we just saw with Jamie Kennedy, and it was like, oh, turn around, Jamie, and stuff like that, and like that whole shit. There was more afterwards. So was it on our video, or was someone mentioned like, we want to see what
maybe
more
there's more footage on there.
Maybe there is more.
That's kind of a genius way of like showing maybe somebody getting Stu's body out of there, or it's Epstein. But yeah, there could be some more stuff that we've never seen on that recording, because all we know is about the turn around. Yeah. But I mean, it was recording the whole time.
So what if Gail got the camera and she saw that they took out Stu's body or something, you know, or they did something, you know, you just don't know. And that's another thing I kind of like, a little wish list for me for Scream 7 is also like, kind of like try to insert some like flashback scenes, like with Halloween Kills and shit. You know how they did like the flashback scenes in Halloween and stuff? It was fucking just tits, bro. It was like, I don't know, it was so perfect. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And it'd be kind of cool to see. I mean, I'm sure people can have their, you know, feelings about it, but, you know, to see like a de-aged, you know, Stu and Billy and stuff like that, you know, it might look a little weird, but it'd be kind of see them kind of like planning more range murder or actually seeing it kind of happen in some sort of way. I don't know, but to get some sort of flashback would be kind of interesting.
You might be able to get away with just them being in Ghostface get up.
Or Ghostface get up. And Roman, as for Scott Foley, as where he kind of maybe he might come in as like a because if he's coming back, he's either coming back as like some sort of like ghost version that Sydney's probably seeing like Billy with Sam, you know, kind of like a ghost version, but it's their brother, obviously. So it's like, fuck, you know, my brother's haunting my dreams or something, you know what I mean? Or maybe he's a flashback scene, or he's a secret twin. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's like so many possibilities.
Or I was thinking like with the Stab movie, if there's a new Stab movie in here, it'd be kind of genius that you could actually have like Matthew Lillard play Stu as an older, aged up Stu in the movie, and you could have Roman, you know, play an old. Anyway, they could be themselves. They could actually be Scott Foley and Matthew Lillard, but they're in the Stab movie and they look just like, you know what I mean? Yeah, like they found actors like that
looks just like them. Yeah, like a doppelganger or something of like this character. I don't know.
But that's stupid.
It's a little too far, but
we're just trying to figure out ways that it could be, you know, because God damn it, it's probably going to be AI, but I don't want it to be.
I don't know.
I don't want it to be.
I mean, as long as it's not like that's all, you know what I mean? Like we get like, if it's like turns out to be like, you know, someone that we've seen on screen and then you're just using AI the whole movie, I think that would kind of be, I mean, it'll be like a normal Scream movie. That's just not, you know, but the fact that they're trying to like heavily market this as like, 30 years and fucking your daughter was the same age as you, like victims and stuff, like like this needs to go deep, and I think it is gonna go deep.
They're mentioning the victims so goddamn much that it's got to be important. You don't make a shirt with all the victims on it if you don't, you know, have some weight behind it, something that's an important piece of this movie coming out for sure. That the 30-year thing, the fact that Tatum's the same age as Sydney.
The fact that she's even named Tatum.
Right.
Like, there's like just so much that...
And Sydney dropped a hint, or Nev...
relying on for it to be like, like, remember this from the beginning? Well, now it's going to play a part now, like, in the modern day. Like, you know, like, kind of like a legacy sequel, like what it should have been, you know?
There could be more to Maureen's death. That's all I can think about. There's a missing piece. Or there's something, like, we're going to find out that Tatum was actually involved until, you know... She got in the fucking garage. Like, maybe up to that point, she was involved. And she was, like, shocked. Like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean?
Like, what are you doing this?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, like, there's clever ways. But I hope it's not, like, I hope it doesn't get to, like, ridiculous territory. Like, kind of like Saw-like. To where, like, they're intermingle fucking everything, and it just gets too like messy, like Saw-like. You know how Saw is like just fucking everywhere at this point. Like, I don't want to get that far, and I hope it does. But again, I think the fact that we have Kevin Williamson writing this and directing this, I feel like it's in good hands. And I mean, again, I'm very excited to see this movie. I'm very excited to get Cindy back. I'm very excited to see like where this can go and then how it could possibly end, because that's like, you know, how long are you guys going to keep doing this? You know what I mean? And if they are going to stop it, or we're going to keep going and we're going to get just Tatum's story now, and they can have a whole different thing with Tatum now, and Sydney's story is kind of over or done with or something, you know, like to see, because you don't know, like right now, like we're speculating, we can only assume that Scream 8 can be a possibility, but you can never know. Like after Scream 7 is released, you're like, all right, never mind, fuck it, you know.
I highly doubt it.
You know, but like, it's kind of like what that hypothetical, like what if it doesn't happen? But I would like to see how far it could go and see where.
That's why I'm thinking if Scream 8 is a thing, I think, I'm not saying there's nothing out there saying this, but why not make a new trilogy?
Like a trilogy, yeah, just a 7, 8, 9, just start a whole new trilogy.
Just like Halloween 2018, kills and ends.
Like a legacy, like an actual legacy sequel. Give
it weight, because you're talking about, like you said, it's not going to rely so much on this is a legacy sequel, this is this sequel. This is going to be a straight up like just focus on Sydney's family. I'm like, okay, you can make a nice little trilogy out of just these characters moving on. Maybe Gail biffs it in this one, and Chad and Mindy get to go on. You lose another one there. I don't know. Mark looks like he's gonna fucking die
or something.
Just keep like, you know, just keep a core, the core four.
The core four.
Just keep like a core group of characters that we're gonna see for these 3 movies, just to focus on, to kind of just like give us like a complete story for once. You're not picking up the pieces from any more shit. Like, you have 3 movies planned out. We can see them through
without referencing like older movies or something.
And I think they had that for 5, 6, and 7 too. Like the original 7 that was supposed to happen. There was a through line, you know. But this seems like
this is like a continuation from like
they have to bring in Chad and Mindy. They have to because it did happen. So it is canon. So we have to, and they found a way to bring him in. Whatever. Okay, so that's fine. Cut up loose ends there. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna say about Sam and Tara. You know?
No, I don't know either. And that's why I'm trying to figure it out. Like, as I'm saying, like, that's like the most exciting part about it too. It's like, obviously I want to see what happens with Sydney, but also a part of me wants to know like how they're going to explain why Sam and Tara aren't there anymore. Like, are they going to just say, like, are they going to pull like the same thing they did with Sydney in Scream 6? Like, oh, she sends her love. She's marking the kids or somewhere else. Or they might say, yo, like they off-screen death, or they show like a behind the head version of someone getting killed that looks like Sam and Tara or something, you know, like, or whatever, you know, like I'm just curious. I'm more excited to see how they're gonna even pull that off or something.
For real. What is all this?
Oh, let's see. Oh, dang, we got oh, there we go. We got a couple of comments from you guys. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention. It's been yapping.
Sorry.
All right, so going down, we got Salted Trash. They said, hell yeah, the gym is going to be easy today.
There you go. There you go. Glad to help out. Get them gains. Get them gains.
They also said, if someone murders a sibling, parent, child, the anger would subside after decades. People who are hurt act out. People that are crazy make plans.
There you go.
Crazy people.
I like crazy a lot better than revenge.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It would be sweet if there was we finally got somebody that didn't have a motive, just wanted to succeed, which is kind of a motive. But you know what I mean? There's no history coming up. You put it right in my face if you want.
I'm trying to find like a place for it because I'm sorry, I'm a little behind the scenes shit right now. Just trying to make this shit look somewhat okay.
Well, hey peeps, thanks for joining us.
Hey, yeah, thank you guys for joining.
It was weird. I was looking at the screen, and then all of a sudden it was like, like there was a bunch. I was like, oh my God, what happened?
All right, we're going to keep this going down. We got Rebel with the Cause 216. They said, so in the trailer, Ghostface says, I'm not hiding, not this time. What if that's because Ghostface is a former survivor with survivor guilt?
Could be.
It could be, as I'm saying,
that
super
would make
possibilities. It would make a lot, it'll make a lot of sense. I mean, this would be a stretch, but I mean, what if that was like, in a way, they had Sam like that or something, you know? What if she's fucking like,
I was thinking maybe
crazy.
Sam did some damage to her face.
Or Sam fucked herself up. Yeah, that was a possibility.
And that could be a way to get Sam back. I don't know, Tara. Maybe she kills Tara off screen or something.
Or something. I don't know.
But Sam could have like carved like eyes and the mouth to make it look like a Ghostface mask or something. Because Sam was loopy. Who do we have that's loopy? Sam was loopy.
Sam was Sydney. Sydney sees some shit.
Sydney's kind of loopy. We have Kirby.
Kirby, she could be off the rocker.
Bailey just said that shit, but it could be true.
It could be true, yeah. Like, there's not, you know.
I don't know.
Jill could be crazy.
Yeah, that shit runs in the family.
That shit does run in the family. Dun, dun, dun. Did we just figure something out?
If it's,
Jill. I'm just kidding.
To be honest, I'm so sick of fucking family members and their revenge, and we're just trying to, like, when we come up with these things, like, just trying to come up with like the most plausible thing, or if we find a little nugget, just, you know, just trying to figure out how that could, you know, play out in the movie. But we're never 100% on anything. But it would be nice just to have some crazy people.
Yeah,
just some straight up crazy people.
All right, let's see. We got Salted Trash agreed with Rebel. Yeah, because that would that'd be crazy as fuck. All right, let's see. Salted Trash says, what are the top 3 things you want to see in Scream 7? So I'm assuming 1, Ghostface versus Ghostface in costume. That would be kind of crazy. 2, I want deaths. Doesn't have to be super gory or anything. And 3, I want the cult.
Yo, you're a cult one.
You're the cult guy.
I've come around to it for quite a bit. Now that I've seen this trailer, I'm kind of okay with it.
I think the fact, like, if they're trying to like do a little play on like Texas Chainsaw, because yeah, like that's like the kind of like cult not like fucking like the almighty Ghostface, like that's the type of cult I was thinking, like that dumb shit, like fucking like. But if it's like a bunch of wacky fucking people, like it kind of like, you know, Texas Chainsaw, like that would be kind of like that kind of cult, like they're just super fucking gnarly, and they're just like again, like the Schneiders, like we did a video to where like, yeah, what if Vince Schneider's family, and so not the Mockers but the Schneiders, because Vince is a Schneider and stuff, what if the Schneiders are the one that are just doing all the heavy fucking lifting, you know, they're just the wackos or something, you know,
Yeah.
like that kind of cult, like they're just willing to they're crazy. Again, it goes back on what you said with like the crazy people, we want crazy in these movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think I've already mentioned a couple of mine. I just want more chase scenes as well. I want some good ass music, which I think we've heard with
oh yeah,
with like Tatum like knocking one Ghostface down, and then she turns around and there's another Ghostface that pops out. Like
it's all bassy.
The music's I want some like good ass soundtracks.
There's some good shit in here.
Scream 2.
There's some great music in here.
Yeah.
This music seems like it's in Scream 7.
So yeah, so like chase scenes, good music, like for the soundtrack, and I think I would probably, man, for a third one, I don't even know. Probably, I would kind of want some gory kills in a way, not like over the top like Terrifier status, but some like, you know, some cool shit. We watched The Wrecking Crew the other day, and that
surprisingly gory.
That shit was surprisingly gory.
It's funny too. It was a great movie.
If you guys don't know, it's The Wrecking Crew. It's on Amazon Prime, and it has Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista and Jacob Batalon. He's like he's the guy who plays Ned in the Spider-Man movies, but super funny movie and super gory. So like, which I wasn't expecting it to. I wasn't expecting it to be that gory, but yeah, like I would want some or maybe not like super creative kills, but like, you know, kind of just showing like crazy again with Ghostface, like they're crazy, they just disregard human life in any capacity. They're just like in Scream 6 where like the Annika's crossing the ladder and the Ghostface just comes and just starts fucking with the ladder and shit, you know, like that kind of like cynical, you know. They're just again no regarding
suspenseful kills.
That's
it doesn't have to be. I'm with you, man. It doesn't have to be completely just a gore fest, but like suspenseful kills, shit that gets you on the edge of your seat. And yeah, if it is a stab, you just. Because we're so used to seeing people get stabbed that we're kind of dull now.
Yeah, we need some like very
elaborate
kills.
But if you do it, dude, it proved it with Wes's kill in Scream 5.
Oh yeah,
slow through the neck. That's all you needed. I wouldn't call that, you know, so gory. It's not like a bunch of guts are flying everywhere. Mm-hmm. It's just one little slice into the neck. But God, you feel every second of it.
And it would have been in a way like more emotional if we were more attached to Wes as a character. For me, like I have like no connection with him at all. So when he dies, I'm like, it sucks that he fucking died. And the way he died is like the way he goes out, like fuck you, and just knife to neck, you fight to your last, you know, minute or second, whatever. But I mean, that's whatever. Because obviously, fucking Dewey dying takes priority over everything in that fucking movie. So I think that's what it is. But if we would have had more, or maybe, you know, if there was like more attachment to someone, it would have been more emotional. I think I would have been more. Especially if it was like slow, like it just slowly goes in your neck and that's it. Like, fuck, like that would be crazy. But
yeah.
But yeah, I kind of agree with you with there. Something more like that, just very slow.
Yeah, it was just a slow
death,
a slow stab in the neck, and I felt every second.
Let's see. All right, we got something from April Campbell. What up?
Hey, what up?
What's up, Rock Hard? Gale is Ghostface. I'm calling it. That would be crazy. I would think if they already kind of have Scream 8 in mind, I don't think they should play the Gale card yet. I feel like that's something they should probably save for like the 8th movie, or if they're, you know, if they do like a secret trilogy, I think save that for the end. Like if that's I see that as like the only like end game essentially, to where Gale's like the mastermind, because that would be full squircle. If Gale was like a Ghostface killer, or maybe even not, like she's a Ghostface killer, but she's more of like along the lines of like just like the Debbie Saul, not really getting her hands dirty as much, but she has other people to do. Maybe she like, maybe not even like do that, but in a way kind of like provokes people to do these attacks. And so she can, because again, like we've seen it sprinkle out throughout the franchise to where she's just like, yeah, like, you know, without Ghostface, she has nothing. Without writing these books, she has nothing. So she wants to keep that bread coming. She needs to fucking start some shit. So I think, you know, for her being in the sense of like the mastermind, I can see that, and that could be the end of everything, even for like Sydney's story. You know what I mean?
And if you really did want Stu back, it could mean a little more if Gail has known this whole fucking time. I'm all digging my eye, sorry,
Yeah.
but it itches. But she could have. What if she like secretly knew about Stu being alive for all this time, and she's just kind of like had it under the radar for the perfect time, and in case she needed to dig into that well, if another Ghostface didn't sprout up. If nothing happened over a certain amount of time, she's like, "Oh, time to pull that card.
Which,
Stu,
I mean,
you want to get out?"
we can only assume that if they're doing some sort of time jump from like, because 5 to 6 happen within close time of each other, and then in Scream 5 we saw that Sydney has kids, so I'm assuming there has to be some sort of explanation of a time jump, and maybe that's how long it takes for it something that fucking pop off again or something. I don't know. Again, I'm just curious to see how they can even explain that if she had kids in 5 and like that whole the math ain't mathin', and so I hope they give some sort of explanation as to why. But yeah, that would be kind of interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. We got Salted Trash. They said, "Yo, where did you get that sweatshirt?" I'm assuming you're talking about this one. I got this from Spirit Halloween. And it was luckily the last one, and it was my size, and I took it. But I mean, yeah, I got it from Spirit Halloween. I mean, you're gonna have to just try it early. I don't know if they'll ever bring this again. You might have to look up online or something. But I recommend just try to go to Spirit Halloween as early as you can when they start opening the stores, because people can just be savage and just take everything and just take it for themselves, or scalpers. Scalpers is a big problem with that. That's kind of why I dislike that whole Spirit Halloween. I like going to Spirit Halloween, but I don't like it when they're able to just sell everything to one fucking person and they can just make profit from it.
Apparently, I got very lucky with this thing.
Well, with
the
the
Halloween
pumpkin.
2 pumpkin, because in like I and it wasn't even like I was trying. It was there. I almost didn't get it. And then I did buy it, and then later on, like a few weeks later, it's like, oh, that thing's super rare, and like you couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, no way. I was like, God. But assholes were buying like
left and right, and
gang at a time, and then fucking selling them.
Yeah, I mean that's unfortunate. Well, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, again, you could probably try to look online and see you can eBay or something. I don't know. You could probably test your luck, but I recommend just try to going again this year when Spirit Halloween opens up, and just try to go as early as you can and see what you can get. Because sometimes there's some good stuff, but sometimes it's either all gone or it's not your size.
For real.
All right.
XXL or X small.
Yeah. Let's see. Going on from that, we got A-Troll. They said Sydney has to die if this movie will have stakes.
It needs to die.
Yeah. Again, Gail being a somewhat Ghostface killer and Sydney dying, those were things that add a lot more to this, especially like toward the end of this like trilogy or whatever they're planning on doing with this whole new thing with Sydney instead of Sam and Tara. If Sydney does die, again, that's something that I could see at the end. Again, with Gail reveal, Sydney dies, they both probably go out some way, sacrifice or something, like that. Those are the cards that I would rather save and would accept, or a meaningful exception would be at the end. You wouldn't want to kill her now and then have screen. Unless you want to.
Hey, no, that could be a pretty genius way to pull a Drew Barrymore move.
Yeah, I know.
Like, look at us being all sure that she's going to be in the next one.
I just realized that the word coming out of my mouth. I'm like, hold up. That could add some stakes, because you can have a whole movie, a Drew Barrymore moment. You think Sydney's going to be alive, and then boom, like fucking towards the end of the movie, she fucking biffs it, and then we get a whole movie with just Tatum or something, and she has to fucking join forces with Mindy and Chad, and that they become the new crew or something, because they already have that shared trauma bond, with the whole Ghostface killings or whatever. So I'm not totally against it. It is pretty ballsy though. Like like we could agree, you and I, all three, we can all agree that that would be a cool idea to have some stakes, but at the same time, it's like, it may not go well with a lot of people, because there's gonna be a very dedicated fan base to Sydney Prescott, and I don't think the fact that you want to kill, like, essentially, aside from Laurie Strode, like the final girl, like I don't think you would want to do that. That would piss off a lot.
Kill her
of people.
too. I don't care. I'm over it. Damn it.
I guess.
Why did Michael die?
Fuck you. Why did Michael die?
I'm still not over that either. Killing Dewey and killing Michael Myers. How dare you?
For real.
How dare you?
But anyway,
you don't grind him up like that.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What do you think? Do you think they should? Would it be a surprise, or would you? Are you in
If Sydney
favor?
dies?
Yeah. Are you in favor, or what do you think?
I'd be down for it. I know it's kind of shitty. I love Sydney
Yeah. I was
more,
like,
more than you'll ever know. Yeah, I've grown up with her. Like it's been great seeing her all this time. I think it is time. It needs to die. Maybe not now, but if she does die in this one, I'm good with it, and I'll probably be really sad.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm okay with it. I'm okay.
That's what I'm saying. It would have to, again. See, if Gail were to die, it would have to be like somewhat meaningful. Like she would have to by sacrifice, or by other circumstance that's not her just getting fucking side blinded by Ghostface and then that's it. Like a Mark, like a Mark way of going out. I don't want that shit fucking happening to Sydney. She needs like slow, like fucking,
for real.
That would be like fuck, like that would be crazy.
I was just thinking, like we hear in the trailer, like him saying, like I've been playing this a long time. If it's been like, I don't know, let's say ever since the first one, or I don't know, the second one, whatever a long time means, let's just say at least 10 years, right? Mm-hmm. Isn't this guy fucking lucky that like Sydney didn't get into a car accident randomly on the way to work, or get cancer,
or robbed or something by someone else? But then again, I think she's pretty safe in that regard to where she's like I think she can handle herself against Robert because she's Sydney Prescott. Of course, she has a gun. You know what I mean? Like she's gonna be.
She has a gun, but maybe she should have some fucking pepper spray because I thought about that forever. Like the easiest way to get this guy to unmask himself is to fucking spray. Just get his ass. And then he's got to breathe. Fuck.
Yeah, take off the mask.
And at least he'll be, in a state of like panic, like my face is on fire. Yeah.
Put it in your eyes.
Yeah, put it in your eyes. But then you can take him out. Anyway, that's just a little gripe of mine because guns and knives or nothing, and they're like, I'm just gonna go kick his ass, I guess.
Because the gun just happens to be out of bullets. Click.
Every goddamn time.
Again, those tropes. So I really hope if Kevin Williamson is not like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like he's not like betting on these tropes, or he's trying to get away from those tropes. I really hope we don't see any shit like that. Like gun coincidentally being out of ammo or something or whatever. These horror movie slasher tropes. I think if we can be able to have somewhat of them, but not to like a ridiculous extent, but just kind of like make it more like survival, like real scenario. Like we're here, like we're walking to a room and you hear some shit. You don't go investigate. You get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? Like that kind of like smart, human, real life, basic instincts, whatever. I hope we get something. Obviously, it's a movie. Of course, you need to get that body count and get these plots moving, whatever. But at the same time, I kind of hope they kind of a little hybrid of that sense where make it obviously you have these horror movie tropes, but you also kind of have some like realistic survival instincts from humans that would actually just get the fuck out of there instead of just investigating the noise or something,
And that's typically Sydney.
Yeah.
Sydney's usually that. That's why she's a great final girl because,
she
makes very few mistakes.
Yeah. Okay, so let's keep this going. We got Salted Trash. They said Wes's death and Judy's are my all-time favorite, especially Judy. Ghostface first broad daylight kill, and it was brutal.
Ballsy, huh?
It was ballsy as fuck. That's the only thing. I'll give it for it being ballsy, but at the same time, it's kind of like she's, like that whole thing happening is kind of like, so like, I guess in a way like bittersweet because, like she's a fucking sheriff. So she's like the head of everyone. She's the boss of everyone around, and she's kicking. And obviously, she got caught off guard. So I would be caught off guard if I'm like trying to rush to go save my fucking kid, and then get stabbed on the way there. You know what I mean? Like, of course, you're gonna be like shocked, like oh shit. But she could have put up more of a fight. You know what I mean? I kind of expected or something. And also, again, very ballsy of the Ghostface to fucking do it in broad daylight. You don't think anyone's walking their dog or something?
For real?
Like that shit, like that little like that thing. I'm like, okay, well, it's a little. It was cool. I'll give it that. It was cool. Broad daylight. She's just fucking just fucking top that shit into her chest or something. I don't know. That was a cool death. Yeah, just fucking trying to rush to go save fucking Wes and whatever. And his death being brutal. Probably brutal. But I don't know if I would say my favorite death in Scream 5. I don't know.
Probably. It sure as fuck ain't Dewey's. I'll tell you that. No, Richie's death. Richie's death is sick. I love Sam getting cray cray.
For sure, I think I'd probably say that. I don't even like. I'm trying to think of like all the deaths because
But that is a good pick, though, man.
That's a good pick.
I'm telling you, man, it gets me every time with Wes's. Like,
yeah, that slow death. Let me see.
And then, yeah, Judy's is just,
I would say
it's ballsy. It's ballsy kill.
I would say I like Vince's death because it is very like when you first saw this movie, you were like, "Fuck this guy, this douchebag," you know, like I don't know, he just kind of have like this tough guy, douchey, you know, demeanor about him, and he's trying to stand up to Chad when Chad is obviously bigger, like taller and bigger than you. You know, but then again, like Kyle Gallagher, he kind of has like this way about him to where he's just like he's not a big guy. I don't think he's that tall. You know, he's not a big guy, but he's like
he's a great actor though.
But the way he acts, he's like taking a pace, like fuck this bar, fuck it. And then the car turns on, and he's like, yo, pretty, is that you, pretty boy? Get out of my fucking car. He's like slapping his hands. I'm like, that's kind of like that tough. I mean, he kind of plays a good tough guy, but I don't know. But just seeing him like the whole thing getting stabbed in the neck and just walking slowly, and then I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. I like the way it looked like that. But then again, it was at night too. I think that's probably why, because I'm just so used to Ghostface in the shadows. You know,
in the shadows.
In the shadows. I didn't like the whole hospital thing. Was Sam? I did not like that.
Oh, the Sam attack?
The Sam attack in the hospital.
No, it makes no sense.
Makes no sense at all. I did not like it. It was just there just to have one.
It's like you're behind the door and you can't hear him right there. Well, why don't you show your fucking face right now? He's like, I will, or something like that. My pleasure. The changer's not on.
Yeah. All right.
It's just your voice.
All right. So you want to
start this?
Yeah, let's get this.
All right.
All right. We've been talking for a minute. But we're gonna go ahead and get Scream 2 started because that's the whole point of this stream, was to watch along to Scream 2. Also, I guess in a way, just want to thank you guys so much for 300 subscribers.
I'm all trying to leave.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. That is a fucking humongous milestone for us and for this channel. Yeah, just the amount of comments we're getting, that's kind of what it's more important to me, is just hearing back. I mean, I know that sounds kind of like, you know, in a way like cliche, but it is true. Like that's the whole reason why we're doing it, is because we've always had these conversations to where we watch something and then we talk about it, and then we're like, oh, you know, we always want to have this conversation of community with people, and, you know, to be able to talk to you guys and see what you guys think or whatever. Like, that's something we've always wanted, because we've done it a lot with ourselves. So we're like, hey, let's just try to talk to more people and try to find more like-minded people like ourselves. And, you know, just to have these little what-if theories about Scream, even though they may not happen. But the fact that we're able to have this type of fun, you know, it's all I can really ask for. So the fact that you guys are kind of watching it and giving us feedback and giving your own theories too, which, by the way, some of you have some fucking good ass theories, and I'm like, dude, you guys need to fucking do your own thing too, because you guys can fucking make some even more cooler shit like that, you know?
Yeah, that's been my favorite. That's been my favorite part of all this,
is hearing your guys' theories. So
you guys are smart. You guys have some good ones.
Yeah.
I love how there's a lot of, you know, outside the box thinking. Mm-hmm. It seems like, you know, it's not too generic with it shows that a lot of fans really want, you know, something meaningful and different.
Something more. Yeah.
More than just a revenge plot. I mean, we get enough of those too, because we all know that's probably what it is, but it's just like, if we can get away from that, let's just do it. If there's a way, do it.
Do it. Yeah.
But anyway, right now, we are about to start Scream 2. Okay? I'm going to give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go.
We're watching Scream 2. So if you're watching it with us, awesome. If you guys just want to just bullshit with us, send us something, maybe some more theories, any questions.
We got the Rialto
Let
Theater.
us know. But we are watching Scream 2.
See? In this Rialto Theater. This whole setup right here on the street looks a lot like the setup in Scream 7 in Pinewood.
Oh, like the...
Or Pine Grove.
In Pine Grove, yeah.
Just
it does.
The theater, the town, the little layout there, it's called the Rialto. For free. Called Stab. This is a sweet opening.
Oh yeah, that. Out of all the Scream movies, do you guys have a favorite opening? That's a question for right now. Let us know. What's your favorite opening?
Like, the first one's hard to beat, but this one's really good.
Yeah. I don't know. That's
because it's like a theater. You know, it goes with the whole vibe of Scream, like, you know, just being meta as shit and everything. And what if, like, what if? But if you, like, what if you have those thoughts sometimes at a theater? I'll be like sitting back, like, because we like to sit up in the front sometimes, just get away from all the fucking people. But there's, you know, people walk by back there. And every once in a while, dude, I have this crazy thought that, like, someone's going to, like, fucking, like, put a fucking rope around my neck or, like, because we're always watching crazy shit in the theaters.
Yeah.
And this might have fucking been the cause of that, too. But, yeah, it's kind of like a weird thought, like, this could happen.
I was going to say...
And, of course, the shooting that happened, but I don't want to go that far.
I was going to say, for me, like, kind of, like, being, like, caught lacking in a movie theater, it wasn't Scream 2. It was actually Final Destination what got me scared because of the... And was it the Final Destination in the fourth one to where like one of the friends were in the movie theater and he has to like stop like the start a fire.
Oh yeah,
and before the gasoline went to the barrels and exploded and killed everyone and shit like that.
Yeah.
But that's the whole concept, like, yo, what's behind these screens? Like, what some shit's happening and explodes and fucking kills all of this theater. You know what I mean? Like, so like Final Destination 4 was definitely like that, like contributing to my fear of like being caught lacking in a movie theater, but also Scream 2 as well.
I'm always I look at exits as soon as I get in.
Yeah, I'm always like, how can I get out of here? What's the quickest way to get out of here if shit goes down?
And see, another reason to be up front. Not way up front, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But we just don't want to be around people. God, people will ruin a fucking movie, won't they?
We've had quite the track record of having people just not shut the fuck up during a movie.
And you're in the good seats.
Yeah.
You're in the good seats and you're fucking talking or you're on your phone or something. And then here we are trying to watch, you know, whatever the hell we're watching.
I think
Halloween Ends.
That
one, dude, there was a group of chicks that were around us that would not shut up. Every time there was something that was going to be slightly, like the music starts going and people, you know a scare is coming. Something's coming. And they and laughing. I'm like, God, you're ruining it for me because I want that suspense. I want to feel, anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, it is annoying. So yeah, we tend to go up to the front. Or like way to the right, because no one likes those. Everybody wants to be in the middle.
Which I get. Those are the good seats in the house. But I mean, I feel like there should be like more of a you should like, that shit should be earned, God damn it. I want to have a good seat, like right in the middle. The sound's like perfect. Like you're like right in the center where the magic happens like the most and shit. But people take it, I mean, because it is the best seat, but it just sucks because I really want to sit there, but people just will not just stop talking or they just munch all the goddamn time. Whatever. I mean, that's just my pet peeves. I munch too, but there's people who do it excessively, like with their mouth open and stuff.
Yo, all breathing nachos on me. This is a like seeing Stab for the first time right here. It is pretty genius. We've seen it so many times, but if you go back to like, you know, the first time we saw it, like it's pretty genius.
I'm sure there's a couple of people who I've seen it somewhere, I don't know where, but there's people who kind of want to see like an actual Stab movie. Like they want to see this whole movie in full, like see an entire Stab movie, just to see how close but different they can make this movie. But this looks good though.
But you could, like with Stab, you could just go off the fucking walls with it, and that's what it is.
They did. That's what they did in Scream 5. That's what they fucking did.
It would just be like schlock, but you could actually do it in reality. Like you can have Stab as like its own thing.
Yeah.
You know? That'd be sick. Just for fun.
I have my money. I asked for your money.
All right. Well, I have my car, and I'm leaving you here.
Yeah, I have my car. I'm living in my car. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. This is before she got into witchcraft and possessed Will Smith. Wuss.
Damn, that, for a second, I thought that guy was Roman. I was like, is that Roman, bro?
It's been there the whole time.
I'm going to stab you, man.
Kill. I had to, baby.
Damn, Omar Epps is just suave as fuck.
He's a man. I love him in House. That's a great show. You guys watch House? You guys ever seen that? Little medical drama? missing the fucking movie. Can we go inside?
I know, for real. All the good stuff's happening.
It's like, let's go see Sandra Bullock. She's like, no. And he's like, well, then why'd you waste my fucking time
Why are you
talking to me right
ass?
now? All right, I'm going to take a shit real quick. I'll be right back. Dun, dun, dun. This would get annoying, though. All these people screaming.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And
let's see. We got a couple of more.
Throwing popcorn everywhere. It was like that Minecraft shit. Remember that?
Oh my god.
Good
dude,
lord.
I was not.
That was so annoying.
We went to go see Minecraft, but
it didn't happen in our theater.
It didn't happen, but that whole chicken jockey thing was like, I was afraid. I was like, dude, please don't ruin it. But yeah, Minecraft was a good movie.
It was pretty funny.
It was pretty fun. I think we got a couple more comments, so right. I'm gonna go by them. Sorry, I don't know why it wasn't live. It was just showing the previous one, so my bad. So going down from the very top since the last one, we got one from Salted Trash, and they asked, "What's your favorite death out of all of them?"
Ooh,
that is a good question. I might need to take some time on that one, but I think I would say okay. Are you talking about victims or Ghostface?
I guess just death.
Any death?
Just death.
Oh fuck. I would probably, like, just for shits and gigs, I'd probably, like...
God damn. That's so fucking hard, man.
God, that is hard, because a favorite one...
I don't know. I'd probably, to be honest, I might go with Casey Becker's.
Casey Becker?
I might. That's the one that... Because that's the first one that popped in my head, of course. I don't know. It stood the test of time. It still gets me every time.
I said Cotton's.
Cotton's?
I thought of Scream 3. I thought of Cotton's death in the beginning. I thought of Roman's death at the end, where he's like, you can't fucking kill me and shit, getting shot. Like but that's dumb, wacky death. But I think Cotton's death was the first one that came to mind for me.
I just think I feel Casey's so much.
Yeah, especially.
So, like, when, she's so close but so far away, and her parents are right there, and you're all just throw the phone.
I know, just throw it. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Mom! It's just fucking... But, yeah, And then, yeah, the mom's reaction when she goes out there and she's just fucking gutted, hanging.
Casey, baby. That's probably. I first thought of Cotton's death, but I would say, yeah, Casey's probably. That's again unmatched in terms of openings as well too. So I don't even know. Let's see. So let's keep this going. All right, we got King Matthew III. He says, "What's up, guys? Sorry I'm late to the stream. Ain't no thing.
No problem, man.
My liege, my lord.
Good to see you."
And he asked, how would you guys have felt if Dewey died in this movie instead of Randy? I always felt Dewey's arc was finished. In this one, I felt Randy still had more to do in Scream. Dude,
I agree. See, Dewey's been with us for so many movies that it became like, like this thing that we always expected would be there.
Oh,
But when it was just the second one, when
you
this...
didn't know.
No, and if Dewey would have died in here, yeah, that might have been a better idea, and then keep Randy going. Because I'm pretty... We always talk about Dewey, but I'm pretty bent that Randy got killed so quick, too. Because, man, you really had to fill some big shoes with him. And
so far, no one has. I mean, depending on who you ask, you're going to have some people who like, Mindy and her thing. She does okay. I'm not gonna say she does a fucking shit job or whatever, like completely shit. But like, I just feel like she still hasn't filled that role of Randy because we've only had him for 2 movies, but he set the fucking bar in terms of like explaining the rules and fucking this and this, and it just seems so like natural for him. I feel like that's how he is. It is how he is in real life anyway. His the way he talks and stuff. He's very like. So I don't know. It's like Jamie Kennedy, he's the fucking man. And this fact that he just got killed so early in Scream 2. Yeah, I think. But then again, we wouldn't have, I think he would know a little bit too much. And I think that would be a problem so if he didn't die in this one, he would have died later, quicker in Scream 3 or in Scream 4. He would have been like the first person to leave because you kind of have like, he has that knowledge. So he probably would have fucking picked it out perfectly. For real. Like Dewey did in Scream 5. Dewey guessed it. The love interest, Richie, and shit.
Look at this.
Oh,
this is pretty brutal because like it's kind of like Casey Becker's where there's people right there that could help you, and no one gives a fuck.
He's doing the whole.
Bless it.
I like that.
This music.
Yeah, the music in Scream 2 is awesome, dude. Let's see. All right, so going on.
She's like, look, I'm fucking dying, you assholes.
Ooh, we got Jujutsu Trash Can.
What up, dude?
Sick name, by the way. They said 2's opening is my favorite. Yeah. I would say
it's really good.
It is really good. And I'm saying, like, in terms of like trying to think of like my favorite opening, again, I might need more time with that. I mean, I guess you could probably just say Casey Becker's was probably the best opening, but Scream 2 is also unmatched as fuck.
Man, she had to hold her eyes open for quite a while.
Yeah, Scream 2 is awesome, dude. I don't know.
Not breathe.
Let's see.
There you go.
King Matthew III, he says, my favorite opening was Scream 3's opening. The fact Cotton got killed was so surprising. Yeah,
there you go.
Surprised the fuck out of me when I first saw that too. I was like, oh, no way. Because it just happened. You didn't think. Because, I don't know. Like, I was like, oh, you know, he was in the last movie. He's going to be good for this one. And, you know, I thought he would be like, because, you know, everyone died. And Casey died in the first one, opening. And then, obviously, Omar Epps and Jada Pinkett Smith died in this one. And I thought, okay, well, what if they try being different and he survives and shit? You know, they killed the girlfriend. He gets framed some way. I know. I just kind of, when I first saw this, I was like, oh, you know, this is kind of where they're going. He's gonna get framed again, you know, for killing his girlfriend. And he fucking killed us too. I was like, oh, and that shit fucking left me so bent, dude. I was like, there's no way. I don't know. I was so bent when they killed Colin and stuff. But yeah, but 3 is also really good too. I like the first 3. 4 gets kind of ridiculous with their openings because it's just a lot of them that happens at different times. Like it's like multiple openings and you didn't know which one was the real one, and it just got
it gets
weird.
Kind of annoying.
But
okay, we're at Sydney. If you're wondering where we are, this is Sydney in college. Her little friend just came in.
She just got that phone call, that prank phone call.
Oh,
let's see.
She sees Cotton on the news.
Oh yeah, we got A-Troll Campbell. He says, "LOL, y'all put me on that Creed What If song."
What if?
Because it's a dude, like that's like the only like I mean I like Creed, I like their hits and stuff, but What If is just like one of those songs where
that video's like, badass.
If
brother.
If you don't know what we're talking about, Creed, obviously, like again, probably one of the best like.
Oh, they know Creed.
Butt rock fucking band. Yeah, you guys. I don't need to explain. You don't need to.
If you say you don't know, you're lying.
I'm a young
lying.
guy. Yeah, no, I'm sure you guys know. But Creed, dude, yeah, they did a song for Scream 3, and What If is called, and it's a fucking sick ass song, sick ass video. I highly recommend it if you haven't heard it yet. But yeah, What If is a good ass song. A-Troll says Avengers Endgame was ruined. Some girl asked, "Was that Iron Man?" when Chris Evans came on the screen.
Was that Iron Man? What?
Avengers Endgame was ruined. Some girl asked, "Was that Iron Man?" when Chris Evans came on screen. Oh, for you when you went to go see it.
Yeah, so the theater thing. Sorry, when you said Endgame, I thought Doomsday, and I was like, don't tell me.
Are you spoiling right now? Yeah, no, Endgame.
Are you guys excited for Doomsday?
Yeah, you guys excited for Doomsday? Holy shit, we're like months away from that too.
Stab.
Let's see. We got King Matthew. He says Scream 5 for me was ruined because right as I was walking in to see it, I walked past someone who just seen it and they was like Dewey dies, and that just pissed me off since it ruined the surprise. Oh my god. Dude, I've never been the most confrontational person. I don't like confrontation. I'm just like whatever. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm not a very like in your face person. But if I was excited to see a movie and someone just blatantly just ruined it for me, I'll be like, "Excuse me, sir, but what the fuck?" You know, like I want to, you know, I'll be like, "Come on, like try to, you know," I wouldn't be like, "What the fuck, dude?" But I'll be like, "Dude, come on, like you know, there's people who haven't seen it yet. You know, be respectful. You wouldn't want to be spoiled." You know, because that sucks. Yeah, I bet, especially for Scream, I would be, if someone spoiled Scream 7 for me, you know, I'll be bummed. Like, come on, dude.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
Even with that shit I know he did last summer, that came out last summer, even coming out, I was pissed at the reveal, but I still kept my mouth shut. We wanted to talk about it right away when we were walking out, and I was like, oh, so close, because I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't see it. But, who am I to say? People can like what they like, but man.
All right.
I still kept my mouth shut, though.
I think. Oh, yeah.
And there's Mickey, getting introduced to him.
Mickey, yeah.
Mickey's great. I always thought Mickey was a good mix of Billy and Stu. Like, he's a good mix of both of them.
I would probably.
He's wacky, but he's funny, and he's goofy, and, I mean, he just wants to kill.
I would say, obviously, outside of Billy and Stu, like, post-Scream 1, I would probably say Mickey's my favorite Ghostface.
Yeah, he's great.
I would probably say so. What's your guys' favorite ghost face? Let us know. Well, just going on, we have a couple more comments. We have Jujutsu Trash Can again was just saying House was great when we were talking about House.
Word.
House is it's good, very classic. Been on for most of my whole life. So, and we also got Edward Duncan, and they say, "Hey guys,
hey man,
what's up? Watching Scream 2. Hope you're having a good day.
Hope this looks like a really fun college class. He's bullshit about movies, and the teacher just sits on his desk like whatever."
Film studies, pretty much, or whatever.
Mm-hmm. He's like, all right, I'm on the Epstein list. Just let me guys know.
So there's gonna be some changes around here.
You're gonna hear some shit. I gotta go.
All right. We got Jujutsu Trash Can again, and they say 6's opening was pretty good. 2 wasn't a fan of 6's ending, but that opening was pretty different. Yeah.
It was a cool opening.
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
I think
who gives a fuck about movies?
Yeah,
sick.
We did like a discussion. Well, we call them discussions, but we're just talking about a movie or something. And we did it for Scream. We saw Scream 1 through 6, and we saw every single one of them.
Yeah.
And originally we thought Scream 6 was like, oh, it was good, and we did like a whole ranking, and I can admit I put Scream 4 last, I think. I don't remember. I might have to look back and see, but I wasn't a fan of Scream 4 the first time around. And then the second time around, watching Scream, doing our theories and stuff for our theory videos, which if you haven't seen, we have a grip of fucking theory videos. So if you want to check them out for Scream 7, go check them out. But we were just watching all the movies around from 1 through 6 again, trying to get an idea of our theories and stuff like that. And we watched Scream 4 and we're like, holy shit, it's really good. And then we saw Scream 5 and 6 and we're like, all right, you know what? Scream 6, it definitely wasn't as great as I remember it. And so we definitely had to put it a little bit lower, at least for me personally. And that was exactly what you said. It was because it was just like, the opening was sick. I like the whole thing with I can't remember the actor's name, but the guy who plays Flash in Spider-Man, and his whole thing, getting the phone call in the apartment, and him killing the teacher and shit, that was very brilliant. I thought I was gonna go a different way. I was very excited for it, and it just completely went off into a different direction. But it caught me off guard when he got by the ghost phase, and he was like, "But what about Richie's movie?" And he's like, "Who gives a fuck about movies?" And God.
Damn.
That was sick.
I loved it. And that for a second, I was like, oh, do we have like a vigilante ghost face?
A vigilante ghost face,
that's going out and taking out all the other ghost faces?
That would have been crazy. Again, something different, but...
I thought that'd be cool. And it could be Sam. That'd be awesome. She's like Batman, but in a ghost face costume, just going crazy.
And then...
And also, I just want to, before we... we try not to be so-called reviewers. Like, we don't really do reviews. We'll do like discussions, which is pretty much a fucking review. But don't take our word too serious because we're just bullshitting.
Yeah, we're just we don't have the format of a review because usually they kind of just talk about the movie and talk about some cool stuff. I don't know, we just talk about it.
For me, I like this. And
we're
we
not
try to get away from that.
We're not like that. We're like that shit's fucking sick. That was badass.
Yeah, if we like something, we'll tell you. And if we watch a movie, we like to just discuss it. Discuss things about it. And we tried for a while to hit up a lot of new stuff, and we will get back into it. But
we find our pride and joy in the stuff we know,
and stuff like this. I love, especially this is I love this era because it was so important to me at the time growing up. And I mean, you had Blair Witch, you had I Know You Do Last Summer, you had An American Werewolf in Paris. Yeah, I like it. Sorry. And then fucking urban legends like Cry Wolf. There's tons of fun 90s slashers and a werewolf movie. There's some cool stuff. Even some good creature features. There's some good shit in the 90s, bro. And I'm kind of because you're open to watching a lot more 90s shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was born in the 2000s and stuff, so I'm pretty young, but I've definitely been like obviously I like newer movies that are coming out, I like that shit, but I've always been more interested in watching older films, especially from the 80s and 90s. Especially I just like that era because I thought that shit was peak. I think it will always be peak. Especially coming from someone that's newer generation or somewhat newer generation, but I've always been more interested in anything from that era, music, movies, anything from 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Has been a huge. I mean, also too, I've been around people who were into that shit anyway.
The 2000s though, your time was really good for really good remakes. a lot of good remakes.
Like Texas Chainsaw remake.
Hills Have Eyes.
Saw started in 2004. So like
even that Amityville Horror one
Amityville Horror
really
was
good.
also good. Yeah.
I know it's a bunch of remakes, but there's some good shit. House of Wax was sick.
House of Wax. Friday the 13th, the remake.
That was awesome.
Not the Nightmare on Elm Street, but
yeah,
I might have to see it again. But I have no interest in seeing that remake at all. But yeah, like I guess the 2000s had its moments. It has some good stuff, but I just been a fan of the 90s, especially the 90s, especially like slasher horror. It's just for me was just peaking that. For me at least, it was peaking in the 90s and stuff like that. And it's still unmatched to this day.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, let's see. Let's just try to keep this going. We got King Matthew III.
Biggest bunch of fucking
Malige. He says, what's y'all's thought on Timothy Oliphant's recent interview where he teased returning in Scream 7? If they do bring him back, I could see his voice being used to torment Sydney again.
Dude, he looks so funny. He just lost in the sauce. Just look around. Anyway, I saw that too. From what I heard, he said he's not in it, but you know what they say. But then at the end, he said, I guess there's always time to shoot or something. Unless there's another interview that came out that I haven't seen. That was the only one I saw. But if he is in it, we never saw him get shot in the head.
Yeah, that's something. That
if he comes back, I want him to be back for real.
Yeah,
I really like him.
I don't know. I feel like.
But he'd be in jail, right? Or he could be the guy locked up.
He could be. Yeah, he could be in the psych. He's
lying. He's in it. I think you nailed it, man. He's in it.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, because he's crazy.
It all connects, man.
Yeah, I don't know because I feel like. The only people that could come back, because because he is here in the movie and he was a killer and stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like you would want people that are dead that are more closer to Sydney, and that you can definitely fuck with her on a psychological, emotional level. And I feel like the only people that can do that in a sense is Dewey. And Roman, because that's the brother, and Dewey's obviously a lifelong friend. So with using those people and them coming back and then them being used by we kind of heard in the trailer with Dewey's voice, kind of telling Sydney like, "Oh, your friends died just by being near you" and shit like that, already fucking with her and tormenting her, and in that way, just using Dewey and stuff like that. So I feel like Dewey and Roman can be and I guess Tatum in a way, OG Tatum, just using those people that people were close to her to fuck with her. But I mean, if Mickey were to come back, I mean, it would be kind of interesting. It would be kind of he's just crazy as fuck. But I just don't see that connection. I think he's just the friend group or something, part of the friend group. It was a shock, obviously, but I just don't think it would have much more of an impact on her. It's kind of like, all right, well, he was someone in my friend group in college, and now he's dead. I don't think there's much more of attachment right there. But it would be kind of cool to still see him come back in some capacity. Let's see. We got Jujutsu Trash Can again. And they say, as someone who was born in 1990, 80s and 90s are peak to me. Early 2000s had some treasures too.
For real, dude. For real.
I would definitely say that too. I would say 80s, 90s, and then 2000s.
There's a lot of stuff. There's stuff that I never see get mentioned that I would love to watch because I loved them when I was a kid, like creature feature kind of shit.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Wishmaster. Wishmaster's great. And there's a few Wishmasters I haven't seen. I think I've only seen 2. I think I might have seen the third one. I don't know, but I think there's 4. But an Evil Genie, dude, it's fucking great. If anything's due for a remake, dude, a Wishmaster movie would be fucking sick.
I need to check this out.
It's really fun. It's like a genie just... it's an evil genie that, you wish... something and he's gonna do a very fucked up version of
be careful what you wish for type shit. Yeah, okay.
Even Leprechaun kind of does that shit, but
that's
dude, everybody always pins Leprechaun and Chucky against each other because they're short.
Yeah,
and I'm like, no, dude, you get Leprechaun and Wishmaster together and you got yourself some magical
Leprechaun,
battles.
He could fucking just do some magic shit. Ooh.
Yeah, Chucky's just
he's a voodoo doll.
He's a person in a doll.
Yeah,
I mean, it got way wacky later. So you just go to, as long as you have that Voodoo for Dummies book, you're good to go, man.
I guess. I mean, I don't even want to get started on Chucky and stuff, but
there's Cotton. See, Gail just brought him there. It's not right. Look, she's lying to him. He's like, you promised me. I hate how he blinks here. It makes me feel sad for him. God. Gail, I did my part.
Justice for Cotton, bro. God damn.
Justice for Cotton.
All right. Let's see. We got something from Richard George. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. They asked, "Are y'all seeing Scream 7 opening night, and will you do an out of theater reaction video?"
Yes.
Yes, we are. We got our tickets for the fan event that is at our local theater on
seeing
the
it Thursday.
26th.
Yeah.
On Thursday, and we are planning to see it again on Friday.
Yeah, by some fucking miracle, our work, we work together too, but at our job, they gave us the day off on that day.
Yeah,
Like
so we
building
got a day
maintenance.
off that day. So
Yay.
So we're seeing it Thursday, the 26th, opening night, or like the fan event, and then we're seeing it again on the actual release day on Friday. And I think we're gonna do we could do an out of theater reaction for on the 26th, but we're definitely trying to like. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So
Fuck yeah.
because like we're also like are planning to do a live stream on Friday.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're nailing it for
Yeah,
sure.
that's yeah. So out of theater reaction on Thursday, and then live stream on Friday. So we're seeing it twice. So if you guys want to hang out on Friday with us to talk about Scream 7, because we want to do out of theater reaction, but we don't want to spoil it. That's what we usually try
Maybe
doing.
we should wait on the live streaming. I don't want.
You want to hold off on the live stream?
I honestly don't know if I can not say spoilers in the live stream on Friday. Are you talking about a spoiler free or
no? Like we're spoiling on Friday.
Oh, okay. I don't know if people are gonna have the opportunity to go see it by then.
All right, what do you guys
Just being
think?
real.
Then?
I don't want to make any promises.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Are
you know? But I thought we were gonna do a out of theater reaction on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then do a spoiler free video, and then do a spoiler party live stream after a few days.
The trifecta. I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Because I want to tell you guys thoughts and shit, but I don't want to fucking spoil it for you. And if we do a whole live stream, I'm gonna spoil everything, and I want people to go see it.
That's true. Okay, yeah.
So we give them a little time. Maybe they can't see it on Friday, so maybe they do it. Maybe we'll do it like next. What is today? Tuesday?
Today is Wednesday.
Wednesday? Oh, we're gonna see it next week. Mm-hmm. So yeah, maybe next 2 Wednesdays from now or 2 Tuesdays from now.
Yeah. See, this is the plan that we're going on. Okay, so yeah, we'll do an out of theater reaction on Thursday, and we'll do a video Friday, and then the week after or the week after that, we'll do a live. We'll do a spoiler talk live stream. But the first two things you might see from us about Scream 7, it will probably just be like just spoiler free, kind of just giving our initial like.
Are our minds blown?
Or our minds blown, or was this like fuck? You might have to be a little bit worried or something. I don't know, but we'll try to go in with a positive mind and stuff like that. I'm very positive that this movie's gonna fucking be awesome. Like I'm very hyped for this movie.
I'm leaving everything at the door, people. Once I go in that theater, it's all everything we talked about. Everything is just going bloop, and I'm just opening my mind up to whatever they made.
Yeah. All right, so we got Jujutsu Trash Can, and they said, "I love Wishmaster. A remake could be sick."
Huh, dude.
Yeah. Well, then now
isn't it like for a forgotten gem? Like I don't know. Like I said, there's some I haven't seen, but I remember really liking the first two.
Yeah, I need to get on this now because
there's some gems, bro.
Yeah, I need to check these out. All right, we got Edward Duncan, and he says, "Hey, I got a theory for Stu Macher. The reason why he's coming back as Ghostface." And why he was Ghostface in the first movie was not because he was sensitive or pressured to do it or for fun. Because he was sensitive and pressured to do it for fun. Okay, so he's just doing it because he's crazy.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like he could be in that Fallbrook psychiatric hospital. Like there's potential people that could be in that hospital. Again, we said it could be Jill, it could be Sam, and also it could be Stu. Like he could be in that shit too. He could be a little bit wacko. He could be that could be the reason why that he's just doing it because for the fun of the game, not because he has any skin in the game.
For real.
Because Billy's the one with the motive. That's it. Like in Scream 1, he's like, your mom fucked my dad and my mom left.
Yeah, she's the reason.
It's your fault. And Stu's like, all right, I was
my
peer
mom
pressure.
ran out and abandoned me.
Yeah. I don't know. So yeah, I mean that would be kind of cool. I really hope they kind of give more with that.
Here's CC Cooper. We see a lot of Cooper stuff coming up lately.
Let's see. We got King Matthew. He says, do you guys think Gale will be slapped again in Scream 7? LOL. The one TV spot I see where Gale is interviewing Sydney, it seems like there's tension between them again. For sure.
Maybe that's why she says, are you going to play nice?
Yeah, maybe.
Because maybe she got popped by Sydney. Maybe Gale started talking and Sydney fucking popped her again. Hey, it all goes back to the original, right? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I love seeing Gale get smacked. It was really cute in the sixth one when Tara was like, sorry about your face, and she's like, no, you're not. She's like,
you're not.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. Yeah.
I was like, that's a cute little moment. I like that.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, I don't know. That whole thing, that little like TV spot we got with Gale and stuff like that, and that whole thing, and she like, yeah, Sydney saying, "Are you gonna play nice?" And she's like, "Of course not.
Of course not.
Stupid idiot. I've been waiting for this shit for 30 years."
Yeah.
Like, no. I don't know, but yeah, that'll be kind of if they are gonna try to play back on the first movie, we need to see Gale get popped by Sydney. Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Let's see.
Oh.
Edward Duncan. And once a fragile person gets hurt by something, they do a lot of awful things to the point where there is no coming back to them as a human being. For
No
sure.
doubt.
Yeah, it can break a person's psyche.
Of course.
Like,
of course.
Yeah, especially like this. Like, I mean, death. Death is probably the one that could change a person.
I love this.
A little Ghostface.
Ghostface sneaking in the back. And you hear that music? Like going perfect with him. Like the movements. We've been missing that. We're getting that back.
Yeah, I want those.
If anything, we're getting that back, and I'm super excited because
Yeah.
I want the feel
The suspense
of old school Scream.
Yeah, like the suspense of the music and stuff like that. That'd be awesome. Let's see. We got something from Dude. What up, Dude?
What up, dude?
He says, just put spoilers in the title and all is well. Anyone who gets angry is to blame if they don't want spoilers. That's true.
get it.
That's true. But I think like we want to give people the time because we know you guys have like busy lives. We have busy lives. So we know you guys might work. You guys might have some, obligations to handle before you go see a movie. So we just want to give you guys the time to, do your thing and then watch the movie. And then maybe from a week or 2 weeks from now, post the release of the movie, then we'll probably do some talk about it.
Because after this movie comes out, after that, after we give you guys the time and then, we do our spoiler party thing, I mean, no one's going to give a fuck anymore. We're going to be talking about it
left and right all the time in different videos. Yeah. So, but we just want to give you guys some time. Like we're giving you guys that courtesy of like, yo, watch this movie. We'll give you some time and then we'll talk about it because like that's the one thing. There's a lot of things I dislike, but one thing I dislike the most is spoilers for movies and stuff like that. I cannot handle that. That's why I have a strong dislike for like the modern people who do videos and stuff like that. Because sometimes they just flat out just say something and it's like, okay, well, you could have given it a little bit more thought into it when you could just not spoil it.
Yeah, or
especially
give something
a thumbnail or something.
Yeah, that's my big thing is just giving something away in your thumbnail that nobody knows, like a big deal. And it's like, whatever, you can be saying it's a spoiler video for a new movie that just came out, but then you put, you blurred out like maybe part of this guy's face and half of his face is there, and I'm like, okay, that's that guy or something like that. I don't know. I'm giving shit examples, but thumbnails could really fuck up shit too. So we just don't even want to do anything like that. We'll just give you guys time.
And
I want time. I want time to really sit and think about it and jot notes down and really get firm in what the fuck we think about the movie.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Even that too, yeah. Like just seeing something, like when we go see Scream 7 the first night, obviously like we're gonna be hyped and we're gonna try to look for everything. But I think I kind of want also just try to pay attention to like what's happening in front of me, and then the second watch or the third watch, because that's what we do. We watch when a movie comes out and we really want to know some shit about it. We see it more than once. We go to the movie theaters frequently to see a movie. So I definitely do want to see Scream 7 a couple of times and stuff like that, because there's just so much that we could probably miss. And there's only so much you can get from the little time you're there just watching the movie.
It's so sweet, man, that we have that. Thursday night we're going.
Yeah.
And Friday, magically, we got it off. Oh, my God. We get to go see it again.
Thank fuck. There's a little scene where we get Stu's little cameo or a little, like, Easter egg thing. He's in the background.
That chick with curly hair, she's an urban legend.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty fun movie. The second one was I think they made more, too.
All right, we got something from Richard George. He says, do you think Scream 7 marketing team are giving away too much with the trailers and TV spots? I wouldn't necessarily say they're giving away too much or they're doing too little. I think it's just weird how they're doing it. Because normally we would get trailers months before the movie's out, trailers weeks before the movie's out, and then maybe like a little thing before the movie's out, and then tickets on sale now. But the way they've been doing it, and then these little TV spots, it just seems weird. Like it's something like I haven't noticed for 5 and 6. We've been getting some cool shit with 5 and 6, but the way that we've been getting the shit for Scream 7, it just seems weird. And also like with like the Super Bowl trailer, like it was kind of like very quick, and then there's already been shit we've seen before. Like it wasn't nothing new. We've already had our thoughts with the Super Bowl trailer that they showed a couple of weeks ago, but I just think it's weird. I just don't think it's too much or too little. I just think it's just weird. I don't know. I just don't think it's. I personally don't like how they've been doing it so far.
I feel like now they're really shoving it down our throats.
Yeah, now they're
like where the fuck was this? A month ago.
Yeah,
or
like the
2 months
movie's
ago
coming out like in a couple of days, and they're like, oh, fucking here's all this shit you guys.
And now I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they are showing us a lot, but I'm like, I don't know. A part of me kind of thinks that we're only seeing maybe the first 30 minutes of stuff.
Yeah.
In the movie or something. It looks like it's final act shit, but it might be a little different this time.
All right.
Dun dun dun.
Let's see. King Matthew Malige. He says, my theory on who could be in that mental hospital that's shown in the trailer for Scream 7.
Gail looks pissed.
What if it's Sam? Maybe they're secretly bringing her back. That could also explain why Mindy and Chad are in 7. Yeah.
I've thought about that, man. I've thought about like, wow, what a great surprise that would be.
Very clever way. Because again, they need some sort of explanation as to why they're there. Because I'm like, why? Like they have no reason. Because they're not, they're attached to Sydney because of Ghostface killings, but they're not attached to her in any capacity of like an emotional level, like your own daughter and your own family and shit. I mean, Gail maybe because Gail's been there since the beginning, but Chad and Mindy being there, you kind of just, I don't know.
Martha, maybe she dies.
Martha.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We're not even thinking about that.
We're not.
She could be opening kill.
She could be. No shit. Yeah, I don't know.
That could bring them out.
I've said it as a joke before.
Never even thought of that.
Where like I said it as a joke where Martha could be a killer or something, but I was just being dumb like in that sense. But yeah, like I never thought about it. What if Martha gets it? What if that's why
they showed her again in part 5? So just we're familiar with her.
Yeah.
So that'd be good. I mean, not good for Martha.
Let's see.
That could be a reason to bring out Mindy and Chad. Hello, Sydney. I would not answer that phone.
No,
that's someone else's house. You don't have to.
Not my problem.
No.
Let's see. We got
Showtime.
Jujutsu trash can again.
So, are we hearing Showtime in the new trailer? It's Showtime.
I think so.
Because that's a Mickey line.
Showtime.
Unless
I'm tripping, maybe I don't know. Unless they're just doing like everything, like they're just morphing every movie into one movie, like I don't know.
Or I like to believe it's Mickey.
I like to believe.
And he biffs it right here, right over the chair. Boom.
We got Jujutsu Trash Can again saying one of the scenes from I believe was Wishmaster 2 was the guy who wishes to get fucked up from the floor up, and of course the wish goes very south. Haha.
Is that the one? Is that the same one where it's a prison man? Do you remember that? And he's like, I want to go through these bars or something like that. And yeah, he's like, your wish is my command. And he fucking pushes, like he goes through the bars. Like it's kind of Hellraiser-y a little bit. And there's one that he tells his lawyer that he's like, I want that guy to fuck himself. And he does.
Oh my God.
And he does. Legs bend back. I'll save it for him, but you know what I'm talking about.
I need
Yeah, there's some gnarly shit, man.
He says it's definitely a slept-on franchise.
Yeah, I want to see it again. I've been waiting for a good time to get back into it.
I want to check this out.
The makeup's really cool. It's kind of Jeepers Creepers like. Mm-hmm. He's kind of green and slimy, but he's got a sick voice, dude. He's very menacing.
Yeah, I want to add that to my watch list.
Oh, there's Sydney doing her teary-eye thing. She can do it on command. It is incredible. Doesn't Timothy Oliphant, doesn't he look bigger here?
Oh yeah, 'cause I think everyone else is probably.
I feel like we just saw him in Alien. Look at he's jacked.
He's a big guy.
But then in Alien, he was like kind of scrawny a little bit.
He probably auditioned for Spider-Man probably or something.
He's a stud.
Because this is what, like 97, so he's probably
He's straight out to
audition for Spider-Man or something, like the Sam Raimi one from back in the day, which is the best one, honestly. But
trying to be
Wolverine or something. I don't know. Let's see. So we have a couple of comments more.
And see, look at Derek is wearing plaid, and he's not a killer, so it's not always right.
Sweet. We got Travis Mitchell says, "How's it going, guys?
How's it going?
What up, Travis? What up, Travis? What it do?"
There we go. Nice to meet you, man.
So we got King Matthew III. He says, "I have another theory on what could happen during that Sydney interview with Gail. I think Ghostface calls Sydney during the interview, using Dewey's voice to hurt Gail and Sydney mentally. That would
I like
be
it. That is good, man.
Damn, that's what I'm saying. That's some fucking clever ass thinking.
Bravo. Everybody give it up.
I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from the king himself. Come on. We're the jesters.
We're not worthy.
We're not worthy. Let's see. We got Richard George. He asked, "Are y'all getting the Scream popcorn bucket, and which bucket do y'all like the best?"
I fucking hope. That's another thing.
We hope
like,
so.
The Spear Halloween bullshit to where people just get everything and sell it on their own. A lot of people do that with popcorn buckets too, man.
I've seen a lot of cool popcorn buckets. I can't think of one at the top of my head. But
there was one that had Ghostface coming out of a door that looked kind of cool.
I think I'll probably just go for, like, if they have it available, I'll just get like the normal Ghostface popcorn, like with his mask and shit.
I just want one.
I just want one as
like a trophy for Scream 7.
Yeah, but again, like he said, like people just grab what they can and they just scalp the fuck out of it. Like,
check this one out. I got a pretty cool popcorn bucket. Right?
It's funny how popcorn buckets
don't really like. How is this a bucket? You see that? Grab him by his tail. Hey, get back here. Look at that.
It's a popcorn bucket.
That's a popcorn bucket. I got that at Disneyland. Yeah. That's pretty sick, though. Little Tauntaun
from Star Wars. All right. Yeah, we got. Damn. Yeah. Thank you guys for the comments. This shit's awesome. Again, sorry, we got something from Enzo. What up, Enzo? He says, "I was in college when Scream 2 came out. I was so mad because someone sent out a mass email to every student saying it's Billy's mother. She's the killer. I was so bummed."
Oh my god,
damn.
Not so perfect. At first, I was like, "Oh, college," and then this takes
like,
place in college.
Perfect. You're like, that's kind of cool.
But
like,
no,
you're in college.
Damn, dude.
In college, yeah,
that's dirty. And seeing the internet's only gotten worse with that shit. So that's why we try to give the time.
All right, let's see. We got Travis Mitchell. What up, Travis? He says, "We see Chad and Mindy in a bar in the trailer looking at something. Maybe a video starts playing of Randy telling them the rules to survive this one before telling them killing off the newbies. So maybe like he's trying to recruit them in a way or something."
Oh, you know what? I have my phone. I can look at the chat.
Yeah. So he says, "We see Chad and Mindy in a bar in the trailer looking at something. Maybe a video starts playing of Randy telling them the rules to survive this one before telling them killing off the newbies." Continuing, he says, "Leaning into the AI theory, having them see their uncle telling them they're going to die would be dark and a fun way to get them involved in the story."
Tell them the rules survive in this one before they tell them. Oh, and he's just talking to Chad and Mindy.
Like in the bar, like they're in the bar or something, and then you know how they both look up or something.
But there is in that same thing, we've seen Chad with the knife in him too at that point.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen our other videos or have seen it somewhere else, but like in the original Scream 7 trailer, they showed Chad like looking up in a way. And that was it. Like, you just thought, like, something happened. Like, he saw something or whatever. But then in one of the TV spots, or one of the many TV spots that we've gotten, or something, they've dropped something. Like, that's what I'm saying. There's so much that came out in the recent weeks. But you see Chad again in the same motion, like looking up from something at the bar or something, but he has a knife in his shoulder. But we didn't see that in the original trailer that came out months ago. So we're like, what the fuck is happening?
And there is a new trailer. We showed the bootleg of it on our last video.
The one where you see Stu for the first time.
But that was crazy too. I thought that would be on the internet by now. And it's playing in front of that Wuthering Heights or whatever, that horny movie. But he says, leaning into the AI theory, having them see their uncle telling them they're going to die would be dark and a fun way to get them involved in the story. Hell yeah.
Either that or like just them, Martha getting killed, so their mom dying. So they could see them getting mentally fucked up by Randy, or their mom dying, or Sam, doing something. I mean, yeah, like it can definitely, those things, or maybe all of them. Who knows? You never know. Maybe all of them could fucking happen, and that's why they're there. I just want to know why it happens and stuff like that. But yeah, that would be interesting as fuck.
Look at Derek being good, just drinking some milk, eating what is that? Tater tots, a little pizza. Apple salad, Diet Pepsi. I love Diet Pepsi. I know. I like Diet Coke as well. You know what's really good is this.
You know what's good at this? Some
a little Diet Mountain Dew.
Or some old-fashioned H2O.
With hair on the bottom. See that? It's like the carpet.
All right. So
I'm trying to get sponsored, people.
We got another comment from Edward Duncan. He says, I think Stu was involved with Mickey and Nancy before his background character of pretending like to be someone else was there. And if you listen closely, their footsteps turning on the lights for the play. Interesting. Maybe. That's the thing. That's the thing
keen eye,
too.
my friend.
That's
or keen ear.
That's something that like we've said before too, to where we're like, what if they just like somehow, I think I love you, but like in Scream 7, like what if they like did something to where like they explain that Stu was there like post Scream 1, like since Scream 2 here all the way to Scream 7, he was somehow involved in like some way, or because he comes from a very wealthy family, so he could supply the money or something. Like you don't know. We even said that maybe Stu and Debbie Salt or something, or Nancy Loomis. maybe they were in cahoots or something, because and provide the money for Mickey to go to, college to do all this shit. We don't know, but like if they were to explain as to why Stu was there in the background the entire time, it would be kind of cool to see.
And Stu is in the back here as a little cameo. Matthew Lillard is. He's at that party.
Yeah, so that's what.
So that could be like a little.
Like, and if they explain, and they could make that a thing.
Like it didn't mean shit before, but now it'd be nice to use that little nugget to mean something. Nothing saying you can't.
Yep. All right. Ooh, we got Richard. Richard asking the hard questions.
Oh God.
I like it. Keep them
rock
coming.
Hard.
For some rock hard questions. He asks, what are y'all favorite Scream movie ranking? Mine is 6, 5, 1, 4, 2, 3. 6?
6 is your number one?
6, 5, 1, 4, 2, 3. That is his ranking.
Oh man. Well, good for you. That's a bold ranking.
That is a bold ranking. But hey,
a lot of people like 6 though.
But hey though, no shame. Just because we're saying that doesn't mean you have to feel some type of way. That's your ranking. You like that shit. Own that shit.
I like it.
I respect the fuck out of it.
You like what you like, man. I like it.
Respect.
It's really hard for me to do one on the fly because I've been preparing for Scream 7.
Yeah.
Because we want to do a ranking after we watch it. And if I tell you now, you're already going to know most of it.
So, I mean, Richard, we will answer that question, but maybe in a separate video because, we definitely want to watch Scream 7 and see where that.
Maybe we'll do a live ranking thing.
We can do a live ranking, and then I'll give some time to
But I want to do it after Scream 7.
But yeah, after Scream 7. So we'll answer that, but post Scream 7. But hey, thank you for sharing your ranking. But if you guys want to rank your guys' movies too, let us know.
Here's the Tori spelling part. This is so good. I have a wig like this. Why would you let me touch you? cookie crumbles. Never.
That stab scene, yeah, that shit's awesome. All right, let's see. Let's keep this going with the comments.
You're right ahead.
All right, Travis Mitchell. Sorry, he says, while they spent time in New York, Mindy and Chad are both from Woodsboro, and will likely be around when the Mocker house is destroyed.
Yeah, I wonder if Sam and Tara has just stayed out in New York, and that's that, and then
they moved back
Mindy
to
and
Woodsboro
Chad went back to
or something.
Woodsboro.
I don't know, because you would think like Chad and Tara, they had some sort of like lovey connection happening. I guess fuck that shit now.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck all that shit. But yeah, I definitely want to see how they get introduced in this movie, because it'll be interesting as fuck to see.
It could be that there was a really bad, it didn't work out between him and Tara.
Oh, that too, yeah.
And it could have gotten really bad. And
got toxic.
Maybe that could be, Sam and Tara are just like, fuck it, we're going on our own now.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going on from that. We got Edward Duncan. He says, it would make sense that Mickey became a killer before becoming a masked murderer, because if you think about it, Mickey points the gun onto Derek exactly how Stu pointed the gun to Sid in the original.
Very nice, very nice.
Very nice, yeah.
Randy looks like a stud. He looks great here. With the sideburns, a little goat.
I think everyone in Scream 2 looks awesome. I think everyone looks the greatest in Scream 2. Let's see. Travis Mitchell says, Gail getting a call from Dewey warning her that anyone left in Woodsboro is dead until he finds Sydney would be enough to make Gail come back for Chad and Mindy.
No doubt.
That would, that would be a very clever explanation why they appear with Gail, or even in this movie in general. Let's see.
Sorry. Okay, so this is where, if you guys are wondering, we're at where Randy and Dewey are talking about looking at the suspects. Severed nerve. You fucking asshole. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Let's see. King Matthew III says, Sarah Michelle Gellar had a rough year in 97. She gets killed by Ghostface in this, then moves to Southport just to die to a fisherman after being friends with Julie James. LOL. For real.
For real. Which is great. With her running across the town and getting to the store.
Oh, yeah.
Getting in there. It's beautiful. It's on the nose pretty much, but it's very similar to Michael chasing Laurie across the street.
I was gonna say, even though I wasn't a huge fan of the recent I Know What You Did Last Summer, I definitely liked Sarah Michelle Gellar's little thing in there.
That was a nice little surprise.
Little de-aged version of her. But it was kind of.
I don't see how what's her name even had a dream about her. But
yeah.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, but I don't even know her name.
Yeah, it's fine though, because at that point the movie was so dumb anyway. I was like, "Fuck it, hey, she's there,
yeah, she's
woo!"
there. Woo! Little cameo. But yeah. Let's see. Travis, the trailer shows at least Chad with Gail getting out of the car to see Sydney, so I think at least he survives.
Dun, dun.
Could be. It would add a lot more if either Chad or Mindy gets it. That would be kind of crazy.
So Tatum in the new movie wants to wear this jacket, and Sydney in this movie is doing a play.
Oh.
I don't know if Tatum's actually playing in the play.
Or she I don't know. I feel
she looks like a behind the scenes.
Well, it says in that little calendar thing, it said like rehearsal or something.
Maybe she is. Okay.
Who knows? We don't know. But yeah, we think she's involved in some sort of play.
I remember this guy from Ninja Turtles 2. Secret of the Ooze.
Secret of the Ooze.
He was helping the turtles.
All right. Travis says, going off the meta angle, we have Randy bring up Back to the Future 2. Saying how Crispin Glover didn't return, so they took his face mold and put them on a new actor.
That'd be creepy if that was something that was going on, like face molds of people.
Yeah,
like Mission Impossible.
we already got like some like hyper realistic masks anyway, like the government uses or something like that.
Oh yeah,
like,
it's very well known.
Mission Impossible status to where I just have a mask, tuck that shit in. I mean,
camera goes around your back and it's a perfect face.
Yeah,
it
perfect
comes around.
face. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that would be crazy as fuck if they were to do something like that. Think outside the box. I like that. I like you, Travis. Thank you for this cool shit. He also says his final warning being that even if the characters aren't in the sequel, their faces aren't safe. A warning from when he was younger that makes all the more sense now.
Sorry, I was watching the movie. One more time.
He says his final warning being that even if the characters aren't in the sequel, their faces aren't safe. A warning from when he was younger that makes all the more sense now.
I see what you're saying. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Let's see. King Matthew says, I've always felt
Is this
Stu...
Slipknot? I'm just kidding.
I've always felt Stu kills Randy in this movie because the ghost face talking to Randy says, you'll never get the girl. Only Stu taunted Randy about Sydney, so maybe Stu killed Randy to hurt Sydney.
I mean, Mrs. Loomis does say that, like, you know, Randy was talking ill of Billy, and I got a little knife happy.
Yeah.
So I think it's her, but she could just be saying
She
that.
could be just bluffing, talking that shit.
She could be knife happy, like she told Stu to go ham on him. She has armpit hair.
Hey, this is also another example of Sydney probably just seeing shit, because the ghost face right here, too, when she's, like, doing that low rehearsal thing right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she sees the ghost face here.
Let's see.
And see, this is very reminiscent. There's this guy. It's not Derek, but there's a guy hanging there. And that's exactly what we see in Scream 7 trailer.
Yeah, we got a couple of rankings from the people.
All right, let's see him.
We got Jujutsu Trash Can. He says 213465, I think. So he goes
Not too shabby.
213465.
Not too shabby. I like it. Very good.
That's probably
I like how you have 1, 2, and 3 in the beginning of your ranking. It means something to me.
Yeah, 213465. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I would definitely have to go over my list because I think I definitely put 4 last, and I think I definitely changed instead. We got Travis again. He's saying I'd probably go 153642.
153642. 153642.
A67.
Damn, 2's the least. Damn, that's one you like the least.
A675309.
8675309.
Let's see. I mean, I mean, 5. I like 5 too.
Well, thanks for joining us on the live stream with a movie that you're not very fond of.
Yeah.
Or maybe you like them all. This
Maybe
is just the
like
one
them
you
all.
like the least.
Yeah, I think that's me with my rankings. That's not. I think one's. You know, I probably would like some movies, less than most. The stab movie scenes are cheesy as hell. They are, but they're fun as fuck though. That especially the one with Tori Spelling and Luke Wilson. That shit's fucking. The moms leave. It's just the way the cookie crumbles.
It's so funny because Scary Movie did the same shit, but like, of course, they did it. Way
more
funnier.
Yeah.
But so they had to Stab had to teeter the line of don't go over the top, but just do it enough. And I think
enough.
Luke Wilson doing it was, mwah.
Yeah,
That's
perfect. Travis says, "Oh, I didn't even consider one of the opening kills. Could be Randy's sister Martha, and she gets the video from Randy telling her she's gonna die. Yeah, that would be crazy as fuck. Because again, that's something we have never considered before, and that could also give a reason why Chad and Mindy are there if the mom gets it." Richard says, 6 is my favorite because Scream 6 gave us the most action. with the bodega scene, ladder scene, Gail's apartment scene, and subway scene. Scream 6 was like a non-stop roller coaster.
It was, and that's why I think it was so. Dude, we were riding high when we first saw it. We were like, "This is like the best sequel ever made." Oh my god,
we were. I'm not gonna lie, we were.
I immediately put it in my number 2. I was like, "It's fucking
Scream
awesome."
6 is fucking awesome.
And then we started watching it a couple more times, and we're like, "Fuck."
And then we
it's
started
pretty sweet, but it doesn't really make sense that they're all here. And
I think that's the problem with like watching it multiple times. Is like you start like picking it apart like crazy, and I think that's what we did with Scream 6. I think we saw that shit like 3 times in theaters, and then we saw it again on streaming and whatnot. So yeah, we pick it apart, and it was like. But he also follows up by saying the ending could have been better. I'll admit it.
yeah, that's where it really fell off. Yeah, if that ending was better reveals.
If the reveal was better, I think I probably would be more nicer to it. But I would just not. I was not a fan of the reveal in Scream 6.
And over time, like I liked Bailey at first. Like, yeah, it's me. Yeah, of course it's me. You know, I at first, but then after a while, I'm like, I mean, I know everybody gets like kind of corny with their reveals, but and then Ethan was way over the fucking top. I was like,
yeah, Ethan. Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's directed that way, but I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, tone it down. And I did not believe for a second that Quinn bullshit. I was like, get the fuck out of here. She's alive.
Let's see. Edward says, and also I think it makes sense for both Mickey and Stu to be alive because if you think about it, 7 is gonna have a play, and part 2 there also had a play.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Randy's getting the call. You know what's coming.
Oh fuck.
This isn't as hard to watch as Dewey, but
No.
it's still.
I
ain't too happy about it either, my friend.
I think it is what you said because it's like so like we're in the second movie, so it's like
Yeah. At this time, we didn't know Dewey was going to be such a staple, and now we thought Randy was going to be around for a while because he's such a fun character. Nope. Unless he faked his fucking death, which would be really cool.
That would be interesting. I think I saw something about with Jamie Kennedy, and I think I don't know if he said he didn't like 5 and 6 or he didn't watch it or something, or maybe I don't know. I'm probably fucking it up, but
I don't know. Even Matthew Will the other day was like, I've seen 1, I've seen 2. I don't know if I've seen 3 and 4, and I've seen like they're
because they're doing other shit.
Yeah.
But still, like, I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just speaking from personal fanboy experience, but I'm like, if I was a part of a project, I'll be like, oh, fucking, just relishing it. Dude.
Even Isabel May says she's never seen a Scream movie until she started doing this. And,
and she's fucking Tatum, bro.
Aren't you fucking lucky?
I know, for real.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, can he play the part or not? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Go get him. And this is Dewey and Gale on the case together. I really miss it.
Yeah, seeing Dewey and Gale.
Never gets old. Dun dun dun. Get away from the car, Randy.
I know, for real, please.
And once again, Ghostface got really fucking lucky that Randy walked in that direction.
If I was that guy, I'd be like, what the fuck,
Keep
man?
going that way, Randy. Keep going. I know. I wouldn't be like, can I help you? Well, you're getting choked out by some fucking dude you never seen before. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Tell him, Randy. Boom, ding, ding. I can do that dance right there. Randy, punch, motherfucker. Do something. That's Mrs. Loomis throwing Randy around? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like. I am. Yeah, Randy's death and Dewey's death, I just don't like. Goddamn. It's not. Yeah, it's definitely not as hard to watch. I mean, Dewey's death is harder to watch than Randy's death, but still, it's just kind of like fuck. Like what could have been, what we could have had if Randy was still alive. It'd been interesting.
That was a sweet shot, though. The blood coming out of the van.
Yeah.
You just see the boots. walking away. And give it up for David Arquette having to have this limp through the whole damn movie. This is where he has it the worst. Good job. God.
Goddamn. All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to look over the comments right now.
Dun dun dun.
Got a couple old ones. Just gonna go over them real quick. We got Jujutsu Trash Can saying the bodega scene was awesome. Seeing Ghostface with a shotgun was cool as hell. Yes, it was. I think I was probably
that was sweet
when the trailer dropped. I think I was like, "Fuck," like. And then when they show that shit in the trailer and he has a shotgun, bam, shoot the guy. I was hyped as fuck for Scream 6.
Yeah, it did have great suspense. Loved it. Because they got reamed on so hard in Scream 5 for like, dude, what is this? Ghostface just pops up all the time in Scream 5. One stab, done. Except for that, the Judy kill.
Yeah.
That was pretty brutal.
We got King Matthew saying, I always was suspicious of Dewey in this movie because he quickly brushed Randy off when Randy pointed out that Gale could be a suspect. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I still feel like maybe not right here. I think maybe like after Scream 3. I think that's when like she's like, yeah, Gale's fucking.
You have one guy
something.
look around. You stay with Sydney.
Let's see.
There comes Cotton. I know this is kind of creepy, but can you talk real quick?
We got Enzo saying, I have no ranking. I feel each one is number one in its own right.
Hey, that's nice to hear.
Yeah, that's I
like that thinking.
Very, very positive perspective on, yeah.
They're all fun to watch.
I'll give it that. Yeah. There hasn't been like me personally, there hasn't been I wouldn't want to say like, some are bad. I would say I would rather watch some more than others.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like I would probably
But if any of these are on at any time of day, I would sit and watch it, no matter what part we're on or anything. I can just sit and watch it.
For sure, yeah.
Some movies you go and it's already playing and you're like, I don't want to see the fucking whatever Transformers 5 or whatever the fuck it is or something. Some random movie, you'll just walk away. But Scream, if it's on, no matter where we are, I'll chill and watch it.
We got Richard saying, based on the trailers, I don't see Scream 7 topping Scream 6, LOL, but I do believe Scream 7 will be good.
Okay.
It depends on how and how it all goes down. I feel like it has potential to be, I wouldn't say the best Scream film of all time, but I would say it would be a solid sequel to what we've had, because I kind of see, I mean, I know every Scream is considered all like canon, like one straight line, but I definitely would see 5 and 6 at its own little bubble, kind of its own little timeline, kind of in a way, kind of like Halloween, to where it's like, if you want to go this way, because 6 kind of ends perfectly for Sam and Tara and their little story in a sense or whatever. 5 and 6, boom, they're done, and then 7 is like a continuation of 4 in a way, but not really, because Chan and Mindy are there. It's one big fucked up mess, but I don't know. It depends, because I feel like what people like more is nostalgia. A lot of people like that shit a lot, and if they were able to go back to the first one and recapture that magic and stuff like that, I feel like it could, especially with people who have been there since the first movie, and then they see this one and Stu comes back and all this shit. I feel like it could be potentially be better, but I mean, hey, to each their own. Let's see.
Yeah, leave him alone. He's been through enough. Yeah, pussies, come on, book me. Good one, dude. Burn. Sick burn.
We got Travis saying, one issue with Scream 2 is there isn't a sense of geography like the rest. It's a campus, yet we're supposed to assume Billy's mom and Colin are just kind of hanging out in between scenes.
For real. For real.
I've always wondered that. That's something I also want to see in Scream 7 too. I want to see some more like, well, then because we're gonna find out who it is. But if they find a way, like a clever, like I guess the only way for it to make sense is like the flashback scenes, because I definitely want to see like the planning of a Ghostface killing or something, you know, kind of see that in between. I've always wondered that. Even with Scream 5, I'm like with Amber and Richie, and they're like in the hospital with fucking Sam and Tara and all of them, and they kind of like, you know, they kind of go off on their own. I'm like, are they just like planning shit? Like, all right, this is what we're gonna do, you know?
Hear me out.
Yeah, hear me out. You know, I kind of want to see that shit. But yeah, like, yeah, Mrs. Loomis and Colin was like, you know, regrouping together. Like, all right, that was badass. Stick to the plan, all right?
I fucked up. I had Taco Bell earlier. I'm gonna shit my pants if I start running around. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're gonna have to do this.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, Cotton. It was pretty genius to make him a bigger character in here, though.
No, for sure, yeah.
And I do like his character a lot. I know he's a piece of shit, but
Yeah, he's definitely one of those people that I wish that, you know, could have carried on. I think we said it a bunch of times.
he's like morally fucked up, but he won't kill anybody unless he has to. Like, you know, kill a killer. Gail, shut up. You promised me stuff and you didn't give it to me. All right? You're a liar. See, Gail's she ain't so innocent either, man. We talked about it a gang of times, but I don't know, man.
We got, I was gonna say, we got Edward saying, there could be a reason as to why everyone's coming back for 7, because we never got to hear the third rule of Randy, and he did mention that if you want your sequel to become a franchise, never ever assume the killer is dead. Mm-hmm. And we have gotten a couple of people who, you know, didn't get a headshot. And that's just a trope in any horror movie. Just never assume, if you don't see them die, they're probably still out there anyway. So
I know, and like Charlie, he got stabbed in the heart. He didn't get shot in the head. And then I always bring it up, probably sick of hearing it, but in Scream 5, with that first call, the guy says his name is Charlie when he's talking to Tara. It's very deliberate, very weird, and I've wondered that. I've wondered if there's some big fucking conspiracy to where, you know, Stu got out somehow. No headshot, right? I mean, TV to the head, but no headshot. He got out, okay? Scream 2, maybe Mickey, right? Scream 3, Roman definitely got a headshot. No. Scream 4, Charlie and Jill. Both of them didn't get headshots. But to be honest, I mean, if we saw Jill again, it's been kind of expected because we didn't see her, but I don't know. I feel like it'd be kind of weird. Charlie would be a good surprise, and they've kind of already mentioned him. Mm-hmm. You know, and then, I don't know, but it could be a group of secondary killers, but it gets kind of fucking crazy because these motherfuckers should be in jail, at least a couple of them. So, though it would be a cool idea, it's just like, I don't know how to make it work. For real. The only smart guy in here. He's like, I'm the fuck out, man. He just keeps walking.
I feel really bad. I'm just saying that because I never felt bad about anything. I feel bad now.
We got King Matthew saying, I mean, Randy faking his death could possibly work. Think about it. We've never seen how he was stabbed, and we never see a body bag for him like we do for Dewey, so he could very well be alive.
I think so, and I think Randy could be the one that's the smartest one out of the bunch because he's seen so much. Obviously, you know, he's like, you want to be one of the big boys? Bundy? You know, all this shit. Like, he obviously knows a lot about serial killers on their own, but he also knows movies a lot, and he knows how this thing's working out, how all these work out because he's such a movie buff. And so he knows that if he's going to convince everybody that he's dead, he can't show his face to a fucking soul. Yeah, I think he would be smart enough to pull it off.
And I could definitely go into like the mask thing. You probably wear a mask or something, you know, or whatever. That would be crazy as fuck, but bring him back. I dare you. Let's see.
It's worth a look. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Hurry up. Stop looking at each other. You guys got, come on, Randy just died. Go, go, go. It's very Nightmare on Elm Street kind of music.
We got K. Matthew saying, I'll say this. The one thing I hated about the Dewey and Gale dynamic in the OG trilogy is how they were constantly arguing. I mean, even in 5, before Dewey dies, they still argue.
Yeah.
But I think it kind of adds a little bit to their chemistry and them as like a couple or something, you know, like they're always like opposites attract, I guess, in that way. Because, you know,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I feel like outside of this, they wouldn't even be like, you know, with each other probably, you know.
I like it though.
But I liked it a little back and forth and shit. I don't know.
Oh, ooh, we bumped our heads. Oh my god. Oh. Sorry. Can I kiss your tits? Make you feel better? I mean, yeah, kiss your head. Oh, there's the theme.
Bow no.
Down, 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 down.
We got Jujutsu Trash Can saying, Randy was the worst kill for me. Randy was my favorite character. It makes me pissed with Nancy Loomis supposedly being the one who killed him. You mean to tell me a tiny little lady yanked Randy?
For real. That's what I was just saying right now, man. I was like, okay, let's just have Stu. He's been in the back this whole time, just helping out.
Yeah, and then following by Edward Duncan says, yeah, even when the ghost face just walks out the van, if you can see, it doesn't even look like a woman. It looks like it's clearly a dude. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's we've had this problem the entire not the entire franchise, but for most movies where like this things doesn't really make any sense. And again, the one that I bring up the most is for Scream 5 with Dewey dying and shit. Like you mean to tell me Amber fucking killed Dewey? Like that, I cannot.
And she's got ninja skills and one knife in the front, one knife in the back. Yeah.
Yeah, like I absolutely do not buy that shit at all. I really don't buy it that Amber killed Dewey, but I guess she did. But
It would once again, if it's Stu behind the scenes, it would make sense
all
for
is
that,
forgiven.
and it would make sense for Gale's kill or almost kill in Scream 6.
Yeah,
Not saying that's what's happening, but I'd be cool with it. Go, Gale, you should run up there. Look at Dewey. He's having a hard time. See, she doesn't care. She's in on it. Fucking bitch. Dun, dun. Gotta miss this music. So happy it's back.
we got Travis saying Cotton is the one returning character I don't hear people talk about, but would be very cool. Yes, he got stabbed across the face, but the edit is so quick it could easily be retconned. Yeah, it would be interesting as fuck to see him, but did he get like stabbed in the chest or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if they were able to find a reason to bring Colin back, it'd be sick as fuck. But I think he's gone. I think he's no longer with us. But yeah, it'd be kind of cool to see.
You should have told me where Sydney was. Now you lose. I think that's what he says.
Colin was another person who died too soon in the franchise, in my opinion.
For real.
Yeah.
Dude.
Jujutsu Trash Can.
Thank you. Justice for Cotton.
Justice for Colin.
I think he's a great character. I think there's a lot of levels with this guy. He is a piece of shit, but he's an entertaining piece of shit. And he does come around here at the end. And to be honest, we always thought in Scream 3, Neil Prescott would have added a lot more weight as an opening kill.
Instead of Colin.
He obviously knows where Sydney is. It would make a lot of sense. It would make us feel something. It would make Sydney come out of hiding for sure. My dad just got killed. I got to come out. Cotton? Why the fuck would Cotton know where the hell Sydney is?
Yeah, that'll be like the last person you ask.
Right. You should have told me. It's like, I don't know. I don't know.
Motherfucker, I told you.
Oh, I love this scene. In between the sound booth panel things. See, I want more of this, dude. And it doesn't work without the music. Guess I'll go look over here. And she's too loud with this fucking door, though.
Yes.
I wonder if he knows where you are.
Slam the door.
God, turn the doorknob. Do it slow.
Let's see. We got.
Up. Go ahead, Dewey. You brave soul. This is sad. I mean, even though he makes it, but first time watch is
just not
sad to watch.
Yeah.
Because Gale really sells it here like a motherfucker. Bam! Oh, and you can't hear him. Oh, man.
Sucks. All right, man.
And still, he's trying to protect her. And that... you need that. It makes it so much more impactful, you know?
It does.
God damn it, come here. Get closer. Boom.
Yeah, the music definitely adds a lot to
Fuck
this.
yeah.
I can't, yeah.
And we were just skimming through 5, and yeah, the music's way different. There is some good music, but it's not like this.
No, yeah, no. It definitely, like the original trilogy definitely had like the
score?
best soundtrack.
Is that what
The
the
yeah.
score is? I don't know, guys. Like I said.
OST?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Just try to...
The fucking trumpets and shit, you know?
The fucking trumpets and shit.
I'm not smart.
We got Jujutsu Trash Can saying Charlie is kind of an underrated Ghostface.
I think so.
I think so too.
He's a little obvious, to be real, but I feel like he did all the killing.
I think he did.
That's kind of seems like that way.
Because Jill was... that's the one thing, like, is Scream 4 the perfect Scream movie by any means? Absolutely not. But I'll give it that, like, the fact that Jill... Just like Scream 2, you just had the character in front of... on screen the entire fucking movie, and they wound up being a Ghostface killer. So Jill surprised the fuck out of me. And I was like, oh!
She surprised me too.
Yeah. So I'll give it that. But yeah, Charlie did most of the killing. I think he's severely underrated as a Ghostface. I also think Roman too. But that's also because a lot of people just don't like Scream 3.
And we mean he killed up until Jill was revealed, and then she started going crazy. I love you. God, Derek, you kind soul, you. God damn, that kiss.
Okay, we got Edward Duncan saying, I think Charlie being alive does make sense too, because like not only his name was mentioned in part 5, but also Ghostface used the line of Charlie by saying it's an honor to Dewey.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. Again, we just do not buy that Amber killed Dewey. I just refuse to believe that shit is true.
Maybe it's just Stu and Charlie. That'd be a great little duo, like Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin, yeah, no shit, huh?
And they were both like the secondary killers per se, you know, not the masterminds, but the unless Stu's a tricky bastard and he was actually.
Charlie's a fan. He's a fan of the stab movies.
He was just just like Billy and Stu, baby.
Billy and Stu, and then will make sense because in Scream 5, when Tara's on the phone and answering the questions and shit, and he's like, "Is Billy Loomis and Stu Mocker?"
He gets
and
pretty
shit.
bent.
And he gets fucking mad, like, and bitch, you forgot the second guy.
So here we
too."
go. It's Christina Carpenter, Stu Mocker, and Charlie Walker.
The Urs.
And Jill's helping out. We need a cop in there. Not Jill. Kirby. Fuck Jill. I never want to see Jill again. If she shows up, she shows up. She did surprise me, but I don't know. It's just...
Let's see.
I guess it could be her.
He continues on saying, but as more of like a way to, he says, as more of like a way of like not only it was like a tribute to Charlie, but it was more as a way of like since every other killer has failed to kill Dewey, Ghostface said that to him more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be to something because every killer has done their research and shit of like everything that's happened before. So I'm assuming they might know a thing or two and say some shit.
And Dewey should have fucking known better.
And Dewey should have fucking known better.
He should have blasted that motherfucker in the head right away. How many times do you have to do this? It's like, how many times do I have to tell you to pick up your damn skateboard and tripping over it?
Sorry.
It's one of those things.
Jujutsu Trash Can says that this scene after dark at the film school is one of my favorite Scream scenes, especially the real slow, tense cat and mouse sequence with Gale and Ghostface. Yes,
Love
absolutely.
it. Love it.
And
it's been one of my favorites for a long time.
I think, and I think that's just a reference I want for any chase scene in Scream 7. I'm like, if we get any more good chase scenes, I really want them to follow kind of that, like that little, like, you're just helpless, like you're trying to hide and shit, and the music kind of going with the Ghostface, like looking in and stuff.
Yeah,
Perfect,
even like at CC Cooper's place, and then he Ghostface
around.
and you just hear that little whatever music and him, but they're showing us, they're showing the audience that he's right behind there, creeping in,
And it adds more.
Adds a level.
Yeah.
Tension.
Tension.
Oh, his head's all. All right, car just crashed. Cough just biffed it, and they're stuck in the back seat. This was a tense part too. Them crawling over Ghostface.
Oh fuck yeah! I think definitely some tense.
And in this, doesn't the mask seem better built? Like it seems like longer, almost stronger. I don't know. I always felt like the Scream 2 mask was a little longer than all the other ones. I could be wrong. But
I think they try making it look the same, but I think they're all different in every movie.
And kudos to the stunt people because it's a motherfucker running around in a Ghostface costume. Tell you that.
I bet, yeah, we did a couple skits.
It is tough.
All right, just trying to look over these comments and stuff. Trying to read them over.
Boom, ba-dum. Oh, here we go. There you go. Crawling through. God, my back would hurt trying to just crawl through there. How many takes was this?
No, dude, I would even fit through all that shit. I wouldn't even fit through all that shit. I'll be like, all right, just fucking break the window when you get out. Send help.
You hear that shit. As soon as I started putting my legs through, it'd be like, crack, crack, crack. Oh, fuck.
I like this part right here where she's like right in front of his face.
Doing her teary-eyed thing.
God, this is so perfect.
Fuck.
God.
God damn it.
I know. I'll just dive through.
Just hide in the corner, try to blend in with the seat.
Oh, yeah, she has a leather jacket anyway.
Please don't see me, fuck.
Fuck.
But tension, you see? Tension.
Yeah, this is like what we need. This is what we need in Scream 7. We need that tension and stuff.
Farts in his face.
Yeah.
There's a little something for you. Get you to unmask yourself.
Yeah, King Matthew is asking us, in the OG script of this movie, Derek and Hallie were meant to be the killers. How would you guys have felt if that actually happened?
I would have been okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, but it would have been like, I mean, well, this is the second movie, but it would have doing another play of the boyfriend killer again. It would have fucked with Sydney even more, and it probably would have changed the trajectory of what the movie is now, because now she's with Mark and shit, and she's loving again, whatever. But if she was like multiple boyfriends again, that would fuck with anyone that would trust anyone again.
I think it was the original idea, and then it got leaked, right, somehow, and then they had to change it. which is kind of nice because I like Mickey and Mrs. Loomis. I know a lot of people don't like Mrs. Loomis, but
I love her.
I think it's kind of genius.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind this because would we be on this? We were like, obviously, it's not going to be the boyfriend again. They're not going to do it. So that might have been a clever way for us to get thrown off.
Yeah.
And Hallie, I mean, yeah, she is with her all the time.
We got Travis. He says one of the greatest soundtrack moments is in Scream 5 when the weirdo is killed outside the bar, and I think he's talking about
fuck yeah,
with Red Right Hand.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, I like the whole thing. Anyway,
the lighting,
too.
everything in that scene is really
everything
cool.
was awesome.
Car sounds awesome.
Yeah, King Matthew saying, "I knew Dewey was going out in Scream 5 when he was like, I was stabbed 9 times, although I'm not sure where he got that number from. LOL, because I recall him only being stabbed 2 times."
How many times did he get stabbed here? He got stabbed quite a few, right?
What? Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't. I'm trying to remember.
1 in the first one in the back, and then 2 here.
And then
Maybe more here. I've never paid attention, to be honest with you, man.
Scream 3. I don't think he got stabbed. He got fucking.
He got a knife thrown at his
He
head.
got bonked in the head with a knife.
The lamest,
3.
the lamest part of any Scream movie is that right there. Oh my god! Check it out, because Ghostface is so nonchalant about it. He's like, "Fuck it, let's see if this works," and then bang, and all that time, Dewey could have shot him.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm gonna try to shoot the knife in the air. It's gonna come back down, stab him in the neck.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do."
Doesn't work.
Gail.
But yeah, I mean, I could definitely.
Cotton, you
could
look
definitely
guilty.
Try to see how many times or we can just look it up and see how many times he get actually stabbed. But I mean, I'm sure he's probably like just saying it out of like the sense of like he's exaggerating in a way. Like I got stabbed like 1 billion times, but he's just saying it like whatever. I think that's what Wes said in the Scream 5 anyway.
I mean, I would assume they would do their homework and see how many times they got stabbed before they write it as a line in a script. I don't know. I'd have to look at it myself.
Let's see. Yeah, Edward Duncan saying, "I think 7 is going to be good because like it's going to give us like an old untold story about how certain things happened and how people were made for the majority of the movie." Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I definitely think. Oh, he's continuing on. He says, "And that Sid, not we were gonna know how she is as a mother and how she is to her daughter, but they're going to tell you a story based on how can they make her not the same old."
Oh, make her the same age as Tatum? Like they're gonna explain how she's the same age as Tatum, like original Tatum?
I guess that's what I'm saying. Like I think that's. But that's like if they execute it well. Again, like they could totally just fumble the fucking ball on this and whatever. But I think like if they're really like heavily relying on nostalgia and like her being the same age as Sid since the first movie and stuff like that, if they were to bring some potential like flashback scenes and stuff like that too, I think this could definitely be a really good movie if they really just do it well.
We're assuming that Sid was 17 in Scream 1. Really, things kicked off a year prior with Maureen's death. If you want to, you know what I mean? So
16.
We're looking for a 16-year-old. So 16 years from now, go ahead. It's 2010.
Because Scream 4 was 2011.
So she had to have a kid by then.
Or after. Like I've seen arguments of people saying Scream 4 takes place in 2011, 2010, or 2011, but like it only happened for a couple of days, and then she maybe could have gotten pregnant afterwards. All that shit happened, but I don't know. As I'm saying, it's like a little, I don't know. As I'm saying, they really, I'm not a movie maker, but I just really hope they could someone explain it to where my tiny brain can comprehend. But yeah, I think if they just were to do it right, like in the sense of like I don't know how they could do it wrong. I don't know. How do you think they can fuck this movie up?
A million ways. A million ways, but I'm hopeful. Right here. Yeah, look at that mask. I like it. I like the Scream 2 mask. Mickey!
No!
You motherfucker! Didn't appreciate you farting in my face, Sid.
Since Derek here disappeared on my ass, I've been on my own all fucking night. Thanks a lot, partner. You motherfucker. Sid's crazy. You know me better than that. Come on, Sid. I have a partner. You couldn't have possibly done this alone.
I love how Mickey just loves fucking with people.
I love this monologue.
Like, there's no reason for this.
There's not. There is absolutely no reason.
Like, you can convince her for a little bit, but it's just for fun, I guess. Because he could just kill him right now.
The man is lying. I'm tired. You think, Derek, Sydney experiencing some deja vu? No. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Fucking kill you. You are dead.
Ah!
God damn.
Apparently, there was some behind the scenes shit to where that whatever prop that is that squirts out blood right there started to peel off. Whatever little thing went bam and was supposed to drop blood, it started peeling off. And Nev Campbell saved the take by fucking grabbing him right there and trying to hold the blood in.
Damn. Well, good shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she's the GOAT. And that's why I think she should be in more shit besides Scream. I'm sure she's in other stuff too, but
Oh,
she should be
that's what he's
bigger.
talking about, holding the gun.
Oh yeah.
This was just the kind of boy you'd like to take home to mom. If you had a mom.
It's fucked up, but you know.
Billy was a sick fuck who tried to get away with it. Mickey is a sick fuck who wants to get caught.
Yeah.
It's just the beginning, a prelude to the trial. That's where the real fun is. These days, it's all about the trial.
Yeah, it's very similar. Because Stu said, because these days, you gotta have a sequel. And then he's saying, in these days, it's all about the trial. It's very similar. Is he getting influenced by Stu?
We got a comment from Jujutsu Trash Can. He says, Mickey has his own brand of Riz. Dude is top tier.
Fuck yeah,
fuck
dude.
yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, I might have to think about it, but I think Mickey is definitely probably like up there in terms of my favorite Ghostface because he's just a fucking man.
One of the sickest lines from Sydney ever. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. That's badass, dude. And you fucking, God, he's pushed. Yeah, look at that shit. You like that? Peekaboo. Smart.
Damn. Got with the gun.
You got the Hamilton thing going. No, it's nice. I like it.
We got a couple more comments
Now,
here.
who's doing that?
Oh. But we'll get back to them in a second because the movie is about to wrap up soon. I definitely want to see this ending because I like the ending of Scream 2.
Surprise cameo just for you. It's so funny. Gail? You see how Sydney wasn't really too surprised that it was Gail when she thought it was Gail?
Yeah.
She was like, Gail. It's like she wasn't like surprised. She was like,
you bitch.
I knew it was going to be you eventually. But no. And I don't know if this is a nod to actual Loomis from Halloween, but look at her coat. I don't know.
Oh, like yeah.
You know what I mean?
I see what you mean. I think I see what you mean.
And she's kind of mentoring a serial killer.
Dr. Loomis. I shot him 6 times.
Fuck! And the motherfucker got up. That's how I stand. Just like
That's how I sound all the time. Oh, hot.
Definitely one on the way up. All he needed was a little guidance from their trip.
Told you it was gonna work. Right to the trial. It is gonna rock.
Mickey, there's not going to be a trial.
Oh.
Damn.
One stone. He was a good boy. I thought I would blame the movie's motive. Did you find out for 1 second? Poor boy was completely out of his mind.
I was just
See,
about
look
that
at
earlier.
Okay, don't Ghostfaces. I mean, it's part of the recipe, right? For a Scream movie, they have to give the reasoning. They have to give this big elaborate fucking thing before they actually kill you. What if they pull a rug from under us in Scream 7, and we're expecting that, and no, just bam, kills Tatum or kills Sydney.
And then give them a monologue or something.
Yeah. You're like, huh?
Just like do the job you want to do and then say your shit. They're like, we've seen everyone fuck this up somehow. Somehow fuck this up.
Less yapping, more killing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I love these.
So, have I covered everything? Questions and comments? You know what, though? Who gives a flying fuck anyway? Let him try and track down the second possible killer. Debbie Salt doesn't exist. You're as crazy as your son was.
Ooh, that look. Dude, she has a fucking... Oh, no. I didn't say that.
My boy. My Billy.
My Billy.
Bang up job, Mrs. Lewis. Why patronized me when it comes to Sydney? Randy spoke poorly of Billy, and I got a little knife happy.
See?
I was a good mother. You know what makes me sick? Sick to death of people saying that it's all the parents' fault if it all starts with the dad. Killing someone, why don't you blame your mother? She's the one who stole my husband from my family. And then you took my son. You don't know what it is to be a mother. To raise a child, to teach him.
Ooh, but she will now.
Oh, no shit, huh?
Ooh, good one. Bam! I always thought Mrs. Loomis looked funny here when she was trying to break down the door.
Yes. Her hair. It's probably like the stunt person probably like nodding their head or something.
Yeah, right there. Nice. See? Sydney always making good moves. Get the axe. Hiya! Bam. Just wear a Hillary Clinton pantsuit.
We got Jujutsu Trash Can saying, I was just thinking about that earlier, whether or not the name Loomis was a Halloween nod. He
Oh,
also follows up, it's got to be with the whole mask killer motif.
For real.
Probably.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like Scream has its roots in Halloween.
Oh, for sure. And in fact, that one of the guy who's doing Scream 7 did Halloween H2O, or he wrote it or something.
No, what?
Kevin Williamson wrote Halloween H2O, right? Yeah. Around the same time as this too. It's crazy as fuck.
I think it was a writer on it. Yeah.
I think he wrote it, but I don't think he directed it. No. He wrote it though for sure. I think. But yeah, it was around the same time as this. It's kind of crazy. Ooh, what if we see this in Scream 7? Like the play. Well, kind of. We kind of see it anyway with like someone being hanged from the play theater
Yeah,
thing.
we're definitely going to get stuff like this.
But yeah, I want to see this again. It's more like, just using the whole
See, a
set
lot-
to fuck with people.
A lot coming back to Scream 2, man. It's kind of crazy that Sydney even still has that jacket.
I know, for real.
Ah! Yeah, she gave it her all, man.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Get her, Cotton. Damn it. Hey, Cotton saved the day.
I'd like to know exactly what the fuck is going on here. Sydney?
Cotton beat Billy Loomis's mother. She's the killer.
What?
Who's that?
The other killer, Vicky.
Okay.
Look, Cotton.
Shut up.
You're not Vicky Soul, are you? You're not Vicky post-telegraph.
I can still help you, Cotton. Let me kill her. As long as she's
Just do it.
Oh, for real.
destroyed, that's what you really want. Isn't it, Cotton? Really?
Like, really, dude. She doesn't care that much. Like, all she wants to do is kill Sydney. The knife's right there, just real quick. And
What's stopping her? But she could probably get shot too afterwards. I
but
don't
that's what I'm saying. I don't think she would care as long as she killed Sydney.
Oh, yeah, you're right, for sure. He's hiding behind her and shit.
Fuck you,
Bitch. Let's see. We got.
Cotton. Don't you do it. Don't you listen to her, Cotton.
Says King Matthew says, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Sydney wear this same jacket in Scream 5 as she appears after Dewey dies? So this jacket has to hold a lot of sentimental value to her.
I thought so too, but we just watched it and it's a different.
I
jacket.
think it is a different jacket. Yeah, it looks similar.
It's
though.
pretty
It's
sick,
like
though.
a brown leather jacket, but I think it has like buttons and zippers and shit. And this one doesn't. But the Scream 2 jacket, the one she's wearing right now, is gonna be in Scream 7 because Tatum wears it and shit.
I'll take another gander, but I could have sworn it was different.
Yeah. Edward Duncan says, Mickey was a great ghost face, not because of Riz, but because with his psychological obsession with media. Blame the movies.
And a little bit of Riz. Come
And a
on.
little bit of Riz. Come on. This guy got the ultimate Riz, bro. That's how I wake up every morning.
Eyes barely open up.
Hey, Sydney, look, I want you to know that I would never, ever do anything to hurt you.
Cotton, give me the head.
Yeah, okay, sure. Thank you.
Shoots him.
Hey, Sydney, we should probably talk about what exactly happened here. Get our stories straight for the press station.
I know, poor fuck. He's so worried. He's like,
I know,
God,
he's like,
I'm
fuck.
not going back to jail, bitch.
I ain't going back. Get our story straight.
So much for reporting the tragedies happened.
She getting all the weapons.
Smart.
Is she dead? I don't know. They always come back.
I mean, see, like, yeah,
That's a lot of bullets.
yeah. Mickey got
His asshole up.
he got lit the fuck up.
Whoa! Yeah, he did.
I don't know. What she did now.
That's right. You like that shit?
Just in case.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Oh, everything's over? Crazy. I was just in town.
He's like, I still need my job. I'm sorry. It's all over, right? No way. Yay.
Oh, he's missing a shoe. Oh, that's nice.
Damn right he is.
And he saved my
Goddamn
life.
right he is.
He literally just saved your life. So yeah, at least you're telling the truth. You fucking tell the truth, Sydney. Justice for Cotton. Damn it.
Finally. But he's smart. Look at this.
No one wants to give you the story more than I do. Unfortunately, there's a time and a place, a need and a price for everything. So feel free to call me.
There, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We'll make a hell of a movie.
Damn, yo, Cotton's a fucking man, bro.
Nah, you're gonna pay me, bitch. I ain't go through all this bullshit for nothing. And just walk away.
Just walk away like nothing happens. You're
Collective Soul playing in the background.
I know. Again, I mean that's like the one thing about these movies. I'm like, you just walk off scot free. You're like, you don't. The police aren't like, hey, where do you think you're going? You know, we got to.
Yeah, we got some.
questions.
Hey, whoa.
Whoa.
You killed all these people? We got some questions. And look at this. This looks a lot like the tower, the clock tower in Scream 7 in the trailer.
Oh yeah.
Not saying it means shit, but it just looks like it.
Yeah, the clock
no
tower
clock on it.
in Scream 7 looks a lot like the clock, or this not clock tower, but this little bell tower in Scream 2. Looks very similar. But that's it.
That's it.
We just watched Scream Dose.
Alrighty, well there you have it, folks.
Oh man,
Oh, my ass hurts again.
I know.
We gotta get some new chairs in here, people.
I know we gotta invest in some chairs, especially for these lengthy little sessions we got in here. We got a couple of comments.
Okay.
We got
Turn this off.
Jujutsu Trash Can saying Cotton came in clutch. Hell yeah, he did. That's why he's the fucking man, and that's why I am upsetty that he's not longer with us.
Upsetty spaghetti, bro.
Upsetty spaghetti. So there were a couple of comments I want to go back to because we kind of went over them, but not like there are some we haven't touched on yet.
Let's go ahead and touch them.
Let's see. Trying to find.
Thanks
out.
again.
Yes,
being here,
thank you
people.
guys for hanging out with us and watching
Really
Scream
appreciate
2. Let's see. We got. I think-
Scream 2.
we
Always
got-
fun to watch.
King Matthew he says, I got a feeling that Ghostface may win in Scream 7. I'm not saying Sydney dies, but I do think she's gonna lose against Ghostface this time around because Ghostface so far seems more dangerous in 7.
And it seems like there's a lot of them.
And a lot of them, yeah. Because we've seen the whole Texas Chainsaw thing, and yeah, we just definitely... I mean, it could be just some clever marketing, play, whatever. But or they could, again, it's either those two things. It's either just marketing play, or it's a lot more deeper than what we're seeing at is, and it could be a lot more meaningful. So yeah,
For a long time, though, Scream fans have wanted Ghostface to win. So give it to us.
I think
Why
it-
not?
I
Why
think
not
around
fucking
this
do it,
time.
man? You win twice, but it's good biz. You get to have a sequel, Scream 8.
for
and
real.
Continue on. Have him win. I'd be down for it. We're all ready for it. That's what I'm saying. Like, Sydney doesn't have to die. I really don't think so. But if she does, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, we got Travis saying, open Scream 7 with Martha Meeks seeing a video from Randy telling her she's going to die and she's the opening kill. That would bring everyone back and the last original character in Woodsboro. I mean, unless aside from Neil Prescott, but yeah.
I am liking the Martha thing.
The
I
Martha,
think that'd be a good
that
one.
would be. He follows up by saying, have Mindy die, and in the climax, we reveal Mindy is alive, and that Martha became a fake ghost face to protect her kids from the real one using what her brother taught her.
That's cool too.
That would
God
be
damn, dude.
yeah.
You write movies?
Damn, Travis. Damn, bro. Yeah, Edward saying, what I appreciate about Mickey as a killer is that he seems like a great guy, very thoughtful, very vibing and chill, but when he takes the mask off, he is sinister as hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw it. You saw it in the whole movie, even though, like, you said it when you first watched Scream 2. And also, I was like, when I first watched Scream 2, I was like, Mickey's kind of sus. I don't know. Even before the reveal, I was like, yo, Mickey's kind of, what's something wrong off with this guy? I don't know.
Even little 10-year-old me. I picked Mickey out right away. I said that's. I didn't know Mrs. Loomis.
Yeah,
for sure,
I did not guess her
I
as
did
well.
pick Mickey. I guess that was the first one I picked.
But you saw him in the whole movie, kind of like doing his little dance when he was Derek.
He's
doing
great.
The I think I love you scene, and he's kind of doing his little dance and shit. I don't know. Yeah, so he's able to play it off He's very kind of.
And he's very convincing when he's trying to throw people off. Mm-hmm. And he at that same scene, he's like, "What about Randy? He's a little, Mm-hmm. And then at the hospital too, when he's whispering to Sydney's ear about Derek and like, why would you go back in there anyway?
Yeah, why would you
go back in there anyway?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
But that's because he has Riz.
Yeah, he does. That's because he has Riz. We got Travis continuing on saying from his last comment, he says, or have it be that AI is used to make all the characters turn on one another and makes Martha into a monster. There has to be, yeah, like there's so many. I mean, didn't it say that in that calendar shit to where it was like cut loose ends or something? Like there are a lot of loose ends that people are just kind of lingering. And if you want to bring everything back here, you gotta fucking do this around. And Martha, Neil, like all these people are just out there and they're like unaccounted for. Like, yeah, if you want to add more, Neil Prescott, Martha Meeks, go bye-bye. That's why I bring Chad back and Chad and Mindy back, and also I guess also add more shit for Sydney too.
Because it would be kind of sad because Neil's got to be pretty old, like almost on his way out anyway. So that would be a really fucked up kill.
That'd be super fun. I mean I don't think so, but
But I'm just saying,
really
if you want to add
fucked
some
up.
weight
Yeah.
to it, some stakes, like you kill Neil, Martha for sure. Yeah, if you're gonna do it, that would be really fucked up, and this could be a different kind of Ghostface than we ever had. That he'll push it that far. Leatherface wouldn't give a fuck.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We got King Matthew saying, Derek is the type of guy you want to bring home to your mom if you had a mom.
If you had a mom.
When I first seen this movie and Mickey said that to Sydney, that was so savage. LOL. It was. It is. It's
Mwah, chef's kiss.
chef's kiss. Yeah, that's why Mickey is the fucking GOAT, because he just knows what to say, and his motive I think is just fucking. It's probably one of my favorite motives for Ghostface.
Once
Killer.
again, like
No motive.
Like you can look back with both these movies, Scream and Scream 2, and you can go back and see the little seeds that they're planting everywhere. Because in film class, when Mickey's talking about like, oh, many sequels have surpassed the original, and Randy's saying,
Like, oh no,
nah.
please! By definition, they're inferior films.
Yeah. So Mickey's telling me right now, oh,
Sequels are pretty important.
I'll show you a fucking sequel, bruh.
Fucking kill you right now, dude.
I'll fucking show you, dude. But you know what I mean? He's kind of hinting towards, yeah, this is the part 2, bitch.
Yeah.
It's me.
We got King Matthew saying, I don't think they can ever kill Sydney because Nev has it in her contract that Sydney can never be killed off.
Does she? Dun dun dun. Maybe.
Maybe. Well, then if it's not Sydney,
I'll take your word for it.
if it's not Sydney, then it's, oh God, that'd be super fucked up. But Tatum, but if Tatum gets it,
Once again, we're getting introduced to a new character. It would be surprising if you want to pull the rug from under us. We're
and
expecting to
daughter
see
and
her.
shit, yeah.
Or I'm thinking, what if she had twins? Twins. What
Twins.
if she had twins and we're seeing, maybe they're not identical, but they look close enough. I don't know.
Yeah, because we've seen a lot of people that look like Tatum. Tatum looks like fucking 5 different people. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. It's just the way, I guess, like the angles of her face or whatever, but she just looks like a different person every single time. Let's see. King Matthew III, my lord, says, I always wondered how Dewey survived this movie, considering the ambulance didn't get there till the next day, as shown in the ending. So Dewey was just laying there bleeding the whole night. LOL. For real. For real.
It's so funny because it happens so much in these movies to where, yeah, especially with like Chad and Dewey.
Dude, Chad in Scream 6 being stabbed. He got stabbed a billion fucking times, and he's in Scream 7. He's out there.
Yeah, you just be bleeding all night.
You're just laying there, and you just hear that'd be a funny little skit or something. You just have like POV. You got killed by Ghostface, and you're just bleeding out. You hear all this shit in the background. You're just laying there. All this shit happening. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that he did not die. But that's why Dewey was. That's why it was acceptable for him up until fucking 5, where he's got stabbed a lot, and he just count that he's gonna be in the next film. That's why Scream 5 fucking took everyone off guard. You're like, all right, he's gonna get back up. Any second now. Okay. No, he's dead. All right, cool.
Oh, fuck, he's really dead.
Oh, fuck, he's dead. And yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's kind of funny. Let's see. We got King Matthew saying, I think Neil is already dead because in a deleted scene for Scream 4, Dewey mentioned to Gail that Neil died of a heart attack, but I'm not sure if that scene was canon or not. Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of different deleted scenes or alternate openings or endings or whatever. And yeah, but that also begs the question, like, does that really is that canon? If it's not, but I don't think so. If it's not in the final movie, then I don't think it's canon. So
I mean, they could just mention that later though and be
they
like,
could, yeah, if they really wanted to.
He died a while ago.
And lastly, we got something from April Campbell, who says, great stream, rock hard.
Great stream, rock hard.
And thank you for being here with us.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for everyone for being here. Holy shit.
This is really fun.
I know. I
enjoy doing these.
I was trying to watch the movie, but I was also like interested into like trying to, read what you guys were saying and stuff like that. But yeah, I really like this a lot. I like doing these little watch alongs, like watching the movie in the background and then just talking to you guys. Like this is fucking awesome. So thank you guys for being here. But yeah, thank you guys so much for it's insane. I just never thought I could be here right now.
And like I said in the beginning, I don't think we're gonna do 1, 2, and 6 like we said in our last video. I think we're just gonna go straight through. So we're gonna try to get as many in 4, 5, as 6, we can before the movie, before Scream 7. But the next one will be Scream 3.
Scream 3. So we're gonna try to get on that.
All right, I gotta pee. You have anything else?
No, sir.
Alrighty.
So,
well, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate every single one of you. And if you have subscribed, God bless you.
Thank you.
We will never ask. You know that. But it means a lot to us, so thank you. And we will see you again on the next one. But for right now, this is Rock Hard out.
Beans, rice, and Jesus Christ. Bitches.
Doodles.
Fucking toodles. And before we go, real quick, we got something from Jujutsu Trash Can. I want to answer your comment before we head off. He says, great stream. Indeed. It feels like hanging out at a bud's house watching slashers. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you. That's the vibe we're trying to go for. So we appreciate you for hanging out with us. Yeah, so be on the lookout because we're going to do Scream 3 next. And yeah, so we will see you guys then. We hope you guys have a fantastic Wednesday. And be safe out there. And we'll see you guys later.
Bye.